gotta throw copper off our asses somehow.
Yeah, but not within the first 30 seconds.
I didn't say anything.
Either way, let's be a little professional, please. I know we don't try to be, but we can be. I know we can.
I'll just be Mexican.
Professionalism, what's that?
I don't know. You don't know about it, right?
Nope.
Yes, we are professionals. All right, that's up and running. Okay, there we go.
Cask, talk for me for a second.
Mexico.
Yeah, only Zorn's roboting for me.
Really? I'm roboting?
Well, you're crackly. You're like very crackly in my.
Oh, it's my. How's that?
Yep,
is that
there
better?
It is. I can hear it now.
Is it better or no?
Better, yes.
Better.
Okay. The reason is again my gain got fucking screwed up. It's always the gain. Every time it's the fucking gain.
Fuck gain.
And the thing is, it's not for the actual in-game stuff. It is literally for
Discord.
Discord only. Discord hates my thing. It really, really does, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, any of you guys ever repair headphones before?
I have a broken set right now. Why?
I repaired my headphones. I'm a little bit upset. I followed the guide to a T, but this brand of headphones I'm using has wires that are the wrong colors. So I have my left and right earphones now mixed up.
Good job.
In most games, it doesn't matter, but in games that have directional sound, I had to basically wear my headphones backwards. It's uncomfortable.
Oh, dude, that sucks. That sucks donkeys.
Well, I hear.
Hey, there's the sour.
Woo? Woo?
And I'm gone now. Goodbye.
No.
Woo.
Yes. Also, I would like to apologize again. I know I did this on the last on Tuesday's stream. What do you call it? I apologized on Tuesday's stream, and I think Mondays as well. I'm so sorry about last week, everyone. My car broke down literally as I was driving home to come play D&D, and it was like, this is not the time for it, and I had to go get it fixed. So,
hey, my car broke down last weekend.
Yeah, it's not fun, but
my brakes disintegrated.
Yeah, it's a life. It's a life, but you know things happen. So, is everybody ready?
How much does it cost to fix your car anyway?
$95.
I am ready.
Oh, you're lucky. It cost me $130 to fix my car.
But you did the work. I actually had someone pay. I actually did that.
Oh, yeah, I did the work myself.
Yeah.
And Zorn, if your car breaks down, you can get it up to my place. Me and my dad can fix it.
Me and my dad can fix it too. I'm not too worried. Righty. Let us begin, shall we? Is everybody? Well, is Cask here?
Cask, are you alive? Are you not in Mexico?
I'm here. It's just my dog is squeaking the toy, so I'm muting myself.
Gotcha. I just want to make sure. All right.
Yeah.
All right, but if we're ready. Last time on the Wings of Freedom, our party found themselves invited to dinner by Lord Percival. Deciding to accept it, the party soon found themselves enjoying a nice hook pheasant, some mashed tubers, and they finished it off with a helping of news. As during the dinner, Ungarf Snowstrider, the Pale Lord of Wardship, came arriving to strategize about Westrun. That's not English, apparently, that I wrote, but I'm going to go with it. With choices laid out before them, the party schemed and thought about how they could best get into the city. Ideas were had, and the party gave themselves a day to finish preparations before departing towards the fight. With most of the group going to shop, Kietrim found himself back at the Coal and Swole, where upon entering, found himself taken into a cave underneath, where the real Coal and Swole lay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start today's session. All right, so, Kietrin.
Hello.
You find yourself in a underground ring. The floor is actually appears to be marble inlaid, and is actually, as you step on it, rather hard stone. You see pillars supporting the roof standing on each side made of marble. The mat in front of you is I'd say about 2 feet tall off the ground, with turnbuckles and ropes guiding over it, around it, as just a crowd of kobolds, humans, and other various races stand around. It's mostly kobolds in here, but you definitely see them standing and just cheering on as two men in the center just slug it out. And they do seem to be not very well trained in your eyes, but they can definitely take a punch.
Well, this certainly is more catered to my type, I guess. Looking around, I obviously like a lot of kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. Who's the one who brought me down here? Which one? Which of the brothers was it?
As you look at it, you see that it is Rick.
Okay. Does he seem to be trying to lead me somewhere to like sign up or anything, or is it
He
just
just-
like fucking
he's
when your
looking-
turn comes up?
He's looking at you smiling, just waiting for you to ask something or do something. You don't know.
Oh well, if he's looking at me waiting. So how do I get in the ring?
Well,
Do I
that's
just tell him to stop punching?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? And I'm trying to remember his voice. You have to decide what you want. Do you want to fight the champion, fight someone random, or just go for, till you drop?
I mean, I'm willing to fight whatever. I just want to punch things. Does the champion want to fight? Who does anyone want to fight? I don't know.
Well, that's up to you. You're the challenger. Do you want to fight the champion? Yes or no?
Who is the champion?
Ah, that's the surprise.
Oh well.
It's someone in this room, I can tell you that.
Obviously, probably your brother.
Maybe.
To be fair, I kind of like the idea of punch to drop. I'll go with a normal fight and see how that goes, and then we'll see if the champion's up for a fight. If I'm still up.
It is all on you, my friend. You are the challenger here.
Indeed. Well, let's get the warm-up round going then.
All right. As these two men continue to fight on, you wait for about a good 5 minutes till one finally comes crashing down. As you look at him, he's got that curly Q mustache on him too. And he's just completely bald, well built. But as he comes crashing down, you see his nose is now broken. He's got one black and blue eye, and it just looks, he just looks kind of, beat to shit.
Poor guy.
Mm-hmm. And as they finish, suddenly Rick gets up in the ring and goes, all right. Now, I know you've all been waiting for something special. But I got nothing so far. I only just got this long-eared freak over here that might want to, test his might a little bit. We'll see how that goes. And he's pointing at you, Keitron, and all the kobolds swivel their heads and just go,
I mean, they're less long and just big. I'll climb up into the ring if possible.
mm-hmm. Easy enough. You get up there, and let me get you a token. One of these days, I gotta go through here and get rid of all these tokens, but that's fine.
You have to stand a little bit more robot-y again.
If I go any farther low on my gain, I literally am not gonna be able to speak. So
That's fair.
we're just gonna have to deal with it for tonight. I don't know, okay?
Or fuck
Okay.
Discord.
Yeah. So, alrighty. As you guys enter, you see a man come on. Again, same curly Q mustache, except he's more blonde, and he's not as well built as the other guy, but it definitely looks like he can take a punch. He's kind of got no hair as well. All these men seem to have shaved heads. All right.
Well, they're
and
going not to allow hair pulling.
And as you... Hold on. I need to turn you up because you are very quiet today.
I am very quiet. Do I need to turn myself up over here?
No, I got you on my end. I had you down. All right. Not a problem. All right.
Okey-dokey.
As you enter the ring, you tower over this man. He stands about 6 foot, big, lithe, but you are just way bigger. And as Rick gets in between you, he's like, all right, I want a good, clean match. And by that, I mean kick his ass. Would you please? Dear God, this is going to be horrendous. All right, fight! I need your roll initiative.
He's like, are there any... Oh, okay. Initiative, let's go. Blep. Yikes. Yeah, he's too busy, like, asking for rules.
Yeah,
Like, are there any rules?
he actually beats you out. And as you say, wait, what are the rules? He immediately comes charging towards you.
Oh.
And does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, by 1.
He takes a fist and socks you right in the gut.
Ugh.
Yep.
Mm.
All right. And he gets to add that. Whoops. All right, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he socks you right in the gut. He's gonna go in for a second punch. That's gonna miss with a 15. As he goes to try and hit you again, you kind of dodge out of the way this time. He kind of scrapes your tusk, and he's just like, all right, I gotcha. And he looks like he's ready to go.
All right, no rules. Let's go.
Mhm.
It's like cracks his neck and then gets into a stance. So my turn, or is it his?
Oh, it's your
still?
turn. Yeah.
My turn. All right. Go for an unarmed strike. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
20. Does that hit?
Oh yeah. He's not wearing a shirt.
He goes for the gut. I go for the gut. First attack, be like my turn.
Yeah, and as you drive it in, it's like that anime punch where you go almost all the way through his sternum, and his eyes just go wide like.
Second one, elbow to the side of the jaw.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Yeah.
11 points of damage.
Yup. This one, as you hit him in the stomach, you drive your elbow into his face. You see his face kind of contort a little as you hear a crack as his jaw hangs a little loose on one side.
Oh, you all right? Come on. He like gives a bit of emotion, be like, "Come on."
All right, is that well? I mean, you still have your
That's
bonus
my
action
turn.
and movement. All right.
That's my turn.
He kind of looks at you and just goes like, and he's just gonna swing again. With a 9, he's gonna fucking miss. He goes in for a punch, but he seems a little dazed, and he just kind of whiffs it.
Parry.
Then a fucking 8. He goes to swing again, but as he sees that you're kind of getting the better of him, you suddenly see him just like breathe in, and he's gonna go for 2 more punches with an action surge.
All right.
Fucking 15 misses again.
Hmm.
And a 10, he misses again. He's very sluggish. He's telegraphing his moves. He just doesn't look like he's gonna be able to connect right now.
Yeah. Oh, I punched the life out of him. Time to punch him again.
Go ahead.
Uppercut this time. See if I can knock that jaw back into place.
Okay.
17.
You hit him.
9.
Yep. You see as you punch him in the jaw, you kind of shurioken him. You see the jaw actually, you hear something crack again, and as you come down, the other side's broken. His jaw is just hanging there.
All right, time to go for the rib cage. See if I can wind him.
Mm-hmm. 19 hits. Go ahead.
10 points of damage.
And with that punch, as you aim for the rib cage, you drive your fist into it just with almost an open-handed palm strike. And as you do that, you hear several ribs crack, and it just goes and just falls over, slumping to the ground.
Oops.
Yeah, the crowd just goes like, yeah! They just immediately go crazy for you. As Rick jumps in, it's just like, all right, get him down here, and they drag him off, and you see, as he gets dragged off from the mat, you see a glow of magic in the ground, followed by a scream. Real quick, Maddie.
Eat.
You said you, after shopping, were going to try and find Kiatrin, yes?
I believe so? I don't remember.
Okay. As you're walking through town, you actually, as you're walking back, and you're like, he went to the Colon Swole. I don't know where that is. You actually do see Vicky shopping around and window shopping currently.
She'll go over and tap Vicky's shoulder.
Vicky just immediately turns and just like glares, and then immediately notices that it's Maddie. Like, oh, Maddie, what you doing?
I was gonna ask, do you know where the Colon Swole is?
Oh yes, that's where my 2 brothers are at. I was planning on going there. What, you trying to go there too?
Well, it's more or less. I was gonna look for Keatrid. He said he was going to the Cullen I believe.
Yes, I mean he did mention that.
Yeah, I mean, we can always go together.
Yeah, I mean I have nothing else going on. I think I got what I needed.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Vicky like reaches into her pocket and pulls the potion of giant strength. I think it was called.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was called Stone Giant Strength or something like that. And it's
Yes,
just
it
like
was.
she pretty much just dangles it around. It's just like, check what I got, Maddie.
Mm.
Just pretty much shows the potion to Maddie. And I'm not even sure what color it is. You know, I don't think you described it, did you? Like how the potion looks?
It
No,
is.
you did describe it. It has something floating inside. It was the last time I remember.
Yep, it's a gray viscous liquid that has something floating inside of it.
So I went to the potion shop, right? And apparently this can help us fight demons.
Hmm. Maddie's gonna go into her. I have no idea where she keeps her stuff, but she reaches into somewhere and pulls out her potion of cloud giant strength and goes, I've got something that also could help.
Huh. Well, I mean, after this, I'm pretty much just poor, but I'm not that worried. I made some good money last night, so all right.
I used
Let's.
all my money buying a crystal ball. I'm just as broke as you are, maybe even more.
Well, we should probably get on and see if we can find Ketrin, see where my two brothers are at. I haven't really got the time to spend time with them.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess
and,
we'll both go and look for him at the Colin's Wool.
Yep, and
Yes.
as you guys kind of started walking and talking, so can you give me a perception check, one of you guys, or both of you, or one with advantage,
Alright.
depending on what you want to do.
I can make a perception if we both want to.
No, I'll help her out.
Okay, you get advantage, Maddie.
Yeah. Oof.
16 and 10. I mean, it's not that hard to find, as there are many banners pointing to a special event apparently going on right now with a boxing tournament that you actually see. And as you guys follow it, you kind of head more towards the west side of the city, and you hear what appears to be a large gathering of people and a lot of, grunting and exercises and a lot of slamming of heavy weights as you get there. And as you enter this two-story building with its broad rope-like sign on the front that's holding up a suspended log, you end up walking inside, and there is just a bunch of oiled-up, strong-looking dudes and women just standing there flexing and lifting heavy objects while a couple of people in the middle of a ring spar with each other. Okay, and now we're going to go back to Keatrin real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Keatrin.
Yep.
As you finish up your fight and he's being dragged off, Rick gets back in the arena. It's just like, well, that was something, definitely. Well, I have to tell you what. All right.
Mm.
What's your next one? You're going to fight again? You're just going to watch? What you doing? Hmm?
Sure. I'll fight one more. See how that works out.
What you fighting?
That was fun. Is there anyone else who wants to challenge me? He'll look at the ring, see if anyone
they all want
is
to
game.
challenge you. It's who you pick. Do you pick the champion, normal fighter? What do you want? This is the
I'll
Golden
go
Sword.
for one off normal fighter, then we'll see what the champion's got to offer.
Ah, very good, very good. All right, let's get it on, shall we? And once more, a older man jumps in this time. He actually has like long, flowing black hair. And as he jumps in, his long hair actually comes down to almost his waist. He definitely seems more adept than the other gentleman. And as he approaches you, you can definitely see there's something about his eyes that don't quite make sense. He appears to have one blue eye and one red eye. But he's very muscular, got a little more scars than the other guy, and definitely older.
Alright. You certainly look interesting.
Kind of goes and growls at you.
He was very talkative. Alright. So when are we fighting? He looks down to Rick, so he gets into like a bit of a stance.
Well, you never know when you start fighting here because it all depends on when I say fight, and he immediately runs. Roll initiative.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit! That got caught on my finger and I threw it.
Haha.
You beat him.
Okay, damn. Alright. Well, this time he's gonna sidestep, just straight on go up here. Just coming with like a side swipe to the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of karate chop. Ooh, not a good choice.
That's a natural one, my friend. High or low?
That is. Let's say low. Say a low blow. Perfectly even.
It's right there on the low because 50 is still technically low. 51's high.
Damn.
You called it. You are right on that cusp, dude. Nice. As you
Damn.
go to swing, he kind of immediately sees what you're doing and ducks it. You go to swing and you're like, oh shit. You kind of bounce, so you just missed it.
Oh, damn. Dexterous. I like it. Another one. To the gut this time.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage. 9, not bad. All right. You kind of slug him in the chest. He kind of grunts like.
I'll go for one attack, a bonus action attack. Say fuck it, why not?
Yeah, 20 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
7.
Okay.
I'll go for the shoulder this time to just throw him off guard, throw him off balance.
Yeah, you kind of, as you strike him in the chest, your trunk comes down and actually slams him on the side of the shoulder as he kind of reels back and he just goes. You done with your turn?
Done. Yeah.
All right, and as you say that, he kind of looks at you and just goes. And just yells right in your face as he uses his bonus action to go into a frenzied rage.
Lovely.
And he is going to strike at you. Yeah, he's just going to strike at you. 11 misses. 18 misses. And that's his turn as he just swings wildly at you, just going, ah, ah, ah.
Calm the mind, buddy. Come on. He goes for an attack at the neck and to try and throat punch him.
Go ahead, roll the hit.
14? Probably not.
That
actually.
misses. As you go to throat punch him,
Yeah.
you connect, but you see his Adam's apple bulge and literally ricochet your, well, not ricochet, but like slide your hand away as he takes it. Just like, ah!
Ooh, alright. Go for another one, may as well.
21, that definitely hits.
Sweet. Sure, why not? We'll say he
Damage.
needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 19.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Stunning strike.
Hold on, doing some math here. All right, as you do that, yeah, he's stunned.
Sweet.
He has a +10, and he fucking failed.
Lovely. I'll make one more attack at advantage.
Yeah, you kind of punch him, and he kind of like is choking back. Like,
Oh, that's meant to be advantage, not a normal.
No, that's fine. Just roll again. Just roll again.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna hit with the 18. But let's see if you get a natural 20. 23
Nah,
definitely
23.
hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
9.
Okay. As you punch him again, this time he doesn't seem to be able to reflect. It's just like taking it like, oh.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, well, it would be his turn, but he can't do shit. So your turn again.
And I think I'll end my turn.
You motherfucker. All right, hold on. I'm doing math here. Sorry. That would be. Trying to do math. Sorry. Some numbers weren't adding up in my head. All right. And as you kind of just stand there, he comes out and he's like, oh, that's cheap. He kind of looks at you.
Come on.
Goes into another frenzied rage. And you know what? fuck it. He's gonna do reckless attacks with an action surge.
Go for it.
All right, I believe a 22 does hit you though.
It meets my armor class.
All right.
I try to block it with my arm and it actually just damage. Like, ooh.
Yeah, and he does. Oh god. He does 5 points of damage, 5 points of bludgeoning damage to you, as he slams your arm in. He's got 3 more attacks.
Hmm.
Yep. That's gonna miss because he rolled a fucking 7 with a +8, motherfucker. All right, and then another 22.
That hits.
This
Roll
one
damage.
he does 8 points of damage as he slams into your gut this time with his head, as he just punches you. He tries to deal when you block that punch, and he just slams into your gut. He's gonna go for a kick to the inside of your thigh, and 21 actually misses you.
He hits and I just flex and bounce it off like he did with his Adam Battle.
Yeah, it's just like ah, ah, ah. Your turn.
Your funeral. Strike once more at advantage because reckless.
Oh yeah.
28.
28, that fucking hits.
9.
And with that, you look at him contemptibly and just go, oh, for the love. And you literally just backhand him across the face as you just hear a sickening crunch as his nose seems to tilt in the wrong direction after your fingers as he flops to the ground.
Oh.
He had 2 HP left.
Well. He hurts a bit.
Yeah, and as Rick is just smiling, you see that he's
He
actually
reaches
taking...
down, like, picks him up for you. Like, alright, come on.
Yeah, he's just like, just leave him, just leave him, just leave him. And you see him taking coins in from the kobolds and stuff. He actually looks happy, which you notice something. Rick towers over these kobolds. Most of the kobolds around here are about 2 to 1 foot tall. He's 5 feet tall. He towers over them.
Yeah.
As we go back to Vicky and Maddie as you guys enter the Colon Swole.
The fuck, they're like fucking. Forgot the name of the dragon race. They're not really dragon.
Yeah. As you two enter, you guys see, again, most of these people are just watching the boxing ring, but then settling up next to you, hear a, Vicky, I see you decided to join us. Yes.
Is this Rick or is this Dick?
You look at it, and you know your brothers. This is Dick.
Oh my goodness! He just fucking reaches out and hugs his brother.
Yeah. Again, Maddie, for comparison, Vicky, you're what, like 2'5"?
No, she's shorter than that.
Okay.
She's let me remember. It's been a while.
I think it was around 2 feet. You're really small, but
description. She is 2.5. She's 2.5 feet.
Yeah, so 2.5. Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, as you see her hug this incredibly buff and tall kobold, you realize this guy towers over you. You've never seen a kobold that big in your life. And the guy just pats her on the back, just like, good to see you, good to see you. Who's your friend there, huh? Oh, wait, no, we had drinks with her. That's right, this is Maddie, yes?
Yes, this is Maddie.
Yes.
Apparently, Ketrin said he was gonna come in here, and
long-nosed guy with big floopy ears, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Are you here to watch him?
I mean, he said he was gonna come here. I don't see him around. You know where's he at?
That wasn't the question. Are you here to watch him?
I mean, why not? I mean, he's pretty buff.
I guess if it's like the ring fighting stuff he was talking about wanting to do earlier.
Oh,
I love how Aurora left to get away from these people, went to find these fools, and they're like, let's go there!
Well, they wanted to do this originally. Maddie was looking for this, and they didn't do as much shopping, so they can. Unfortunately, Boomy is going to be pretty indisposed for the whole day. That's the only reason she's not coming right now, too. So...
just carrying around a big trunk. Like,
you are busy. Yeah, so...
Aurora found you, and she's hanging out with you.
Yeah. As he kind of looks around and just goes, and under his breath, and you hear his voice go, "Follow me."
Oh.
And for such a big creature compared to Vicky, he actually sneaks very well as he sneaks behind the crowds and everything. And are you guys following?
Yes, Vicky's just following. She
He
trusts
kinda-
his brother.
Kind of leads you to a back wall, and then all of a sudden he just looks around real quick and steps through it.
Vicky just like gasps softly, and he just walks through as well.
Maddie follows.
And as you guys enter, you see that same back room as I described, with the tunnel leading down into the ground. As Rick is just like, "Come on in, let's go see him, shall we?"
Oh my
I
goodness,
guess.
what is this? Why did you manage to make this happen?
Money and time, money and time. As his attitude has changed, you'll notice he seems a lot more feral and a little more like grinning as he's getting down here. You can see him like starting to like stomp down down this tunnel, and from the bottom you hear cheers and roars as a bunch of heavy blows come down as you two enter to see Kiatran beat the living daylights out of this person, and is just
Vicky's
standing
just-
there in the middle of the ring.
Vicky's just like, oh my.
Oh God.
I was expecting a circus, but this is more than I bargained for.
Dick's kind of sitting next to you.
So, I guess you didn't feel that far from entertainment, didn't you?
What's more entertaining than blood sports?
I mean,
You were always the fighter type.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. As he kind of just like grins at you and looks to you, Maddie.
she looks back.
Kiatran, Rick is in the arena now as he's like, "All right, so you're going for another one, or you're gonna do something else, huh?"
That one took a little bit out of me. Do we have like a spot where I can take a small break before I go challenge this champion?
I could give you a break if you're feeling a little weak.
Yeah, less weak and more bruised, as he like shows where his fucking gut was punched a couple of times.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, folks. The long-nosed person needs a break. And you hear a bunch of comments go, "Ah! Tss, ah!"
Do you want to fight me next?
A couple of them look like, "Yeah."
I feel like I might kill him if I take
No,
you on.
yeah, there was a bunch of kobolds that did that. Rick didn't do that.
Yeah, no, it's like All right, I'll fight that one once after my break.
As you go down, but as you go down with your high perception, you actually do see Maddie and Vicky standing off in a corner. As that kobold you originally challenged decides he doesn't want to wait and actually runs up and just goes like, "Ah!" It just starts like screaming out as a guy comes out and is just like, ugh. It just like starts getting ready to box him too. Don't
kill
mind
him.
them. Don't mind them. They get their bloodlust up just a little. Oh,
Alright,
Dick,
well.
I see you're here. Yes, Rick, I'm here. Shall we go count the money so far? Yes, let's. You can see that they're, like, in this area, they have dropped what appeared to be a bravado before, and they seem, again, a little more feral now, as they kind of, like, stomp off, and all the kobolds part way before these two as they go towards the back room.
Ketron will make his way over and be like, "So what are you guys doing here?"
They were looking for you.
Oh, here
Yeah,
I am.
Here
Ta-da!
you are, punching the snot out of more people again.
Yeah, well, he wanted it.
I mean, he did came to wrestle, so it's kind of expected.
I mean, I expect. Isn't wrestling the aspect of like literally rolling around on the floor, grappling people, not, I don't know, killing people?
I'm
Okay, I
not
mean, like-
killing anyone.
I mean, Kitchen has punched a dragon. Like this is like, come on. He has to find something that is about that level.
True. I mean,
He just looks at Vicky and be like, "Yeah, I haven't found that yet."
well, I mean, Keatron's punched a lot of things other than just dragons, but I can understand if you wanted the thrill of punching something just as powerful as a dragon.
Well, it's more practice, considering we're going up against an army, probably. I need to more practice.
True.
I mean, if people are willing to throw their lives on the line to get punched by me, then who am I to say no, right? It's active punching bags are better that when they can punch you back and make you think about it.
Make
How-
you think
how-
on the fly.
Yeah.
How can I notice how injured Ketrin is, or is that it?
I mean,
is
you see a couple bruises on him. He doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I barely look touched. I'm a little bruised, but that's about it.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't bother then.
Yeah.
All right, and as you guys are waiting, having idle chit chat, someone comes out with like cups of water and offers them to you guys.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, the little kobold, and then he just like and just like walks away. And as you drink it, it's decent water. It's definitely from the city. It's not like like tepid water, but it's enough. And you get a short
Yeah.
rest in, Kietrin, if you want.
Sweet. Yeah, that's what I was planning on.
Mm-hmm. And all this time, there are fights going on behind you. Just kobolds running in, getting beat to shit, coming out, getting healed, and running back in to get beat to shit again. It's just like, it's a never-ending slew of humans versus kobolds, kobolds on kobolds, humans on humans. There's even a gnoll that comes in and just like takes on 3 kobolds at once and just like destroys the hell out of them. It's nuts.
Sounds like the kind of place we can get some good old human on kobold action going on.
Yes, and the one thing you guys notice is there is coin being exchanged everywhere this whole place.
I'll do one more.
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
Right.
Okay.
You see that Rick and Dick each take turns emceeing, and when they give their speeches for like, who wants to fight next, they're very not nice about it. They're very kind of like, this, lunk of a meathead is not going to be able to do this. This, scrawny ass wimp. Just like, they're very, would say toxic.
Yeah. Fair enough.
As Dick and Rick come down after the previous one, it looks like they're taking a break to wipe up some blood on the mat as 2 kobolds go to do that. And they come over to you and it's just like, so, you done yet, or do you need some more time?
I'm done. Where's the champion?
Oh, you want to fight the champion, huh?
I took out these other 2 guys in like 4 hits. I want someone who's going to give me a challenge.
Oh, you hear that, Dick? Yes, Rick, I hear that. All right, we'll give you the champion. Go stand in the ring.
Alright.
And you can place yourself anywhere in the ring.
Sweet. He'll put himself in the corner.
All right, you
That's
kind of
not the-
jump in and go over there, and you hear them. Oh, too far, Kietrin. Right there. Right there.
Alright.
I'm sorry. It's the best I could do with the map, so it didn't fit right. As you hear from the crowd, as Rick and Dick both get up on stage and like, all right, we have a championship bout. Oh, yeah. Now, last week, it was me, Dick, that was in trouble with the champion. However, I think this week, it's Rick's turn to fight, don't you? Yeah, I think it's my turn. Lower the cage! And
no.
Kietrin,
Hmm.
as you're standing there, you hear from the top something just go chink. As something boom. Hold on. Boom. As 2 whoops, wrong layer. As 2 mesh cages fall below you, or fall on top of you. It's only 10 feet tall. As
Okay.
they fall from the ceiling, and you see Rick stand there and just crack his knuckles. He's just like,
I figured it would have been one of you 2.
Ah, very astute of you.
Well,
But we'll
has to
see
be.
how you're laughing when we're done. And I need you to roll initiative.
I mean, you're the one who's laughing. Can I click? Can you click initiative? Thank you. Hey, I rolled good that time.
And he rolled shit. All right, go ahead. You got initiative on him.
Hmm. Sure, fuck it. straight into his face immediately,
Mm-hmm.
as fast as I can go, instantly in his face, and I'm like, you asked for it, and I'm gonna punch him in the jaw.
All right. As you hit him, you feel his scales immediately harden,
Mm-hmm.
and you graze right off it.
Impressive. Another one.
Mm-hmm. And as you go for the second punch, you, knowing how hard you have to hit, just give it that little more inch, and you meet his AC.
Nice.
Ooh, he a
Impressive.
thick boy.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Very thick boy. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not bad, not bad.
I'll do one more.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
15, no.
Yeah, not
You go to
that
strike
time.
him again, and this time he catches your hand with his hand. He's like, oh, it's been some time since I've been hit.
Oh, well. They're about to get hit a lot more.
Yeah,
Your
is that
turn,
your
Mr.
turn?
Kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just says your turn.
All right. And with that, you see him just get even more feral as his eyes go from somewhat slitted to fully just like black lines in his eyes. He just goes, goes into a rage. All right.
Impressive.
And he's going to swing at you with
Go
a
for it.
22.
That hits.
All right. He does this. Okay, he does 11 points of damage to your right knee as he just socks you with a giant meaty hand into your knee and just crashes into you. It literally feels like
Impressive.
you've been hit by a tree trunk.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. And he's got another one.
Alright.
However, he misses on this one. He goes to swing at the other knee with his other hand, but you immediately dodge out of the way as all of a sudden you realize how strong this thing is.
Alright. Finally! Got any more or not?
He's only got 2 hits.
Alright. In that case, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Unarmed strike.
Of course.
I'm gonna go for a, I'll go for his knee. See if I can snap it out of place.
Okay. 22, that hits.
22.
Go ahead, roll damage.
12
As
points
you
of bludgeoning damage.
as you punch into him, you think again that hard, thick hide prevents a lot of damage, but you get through it.
He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. He fails. However, as you punch him, you feel his body shake and tremor, but you see him just go. He's immune to being stunned.
Well, you're fun, aren't you?
Why
In
is my
that
music
case-
not playing?
I don't know. I've done.
The music decided to fuck off.
Mhm.
That was
There we
my
go.
first attack, right?
Yep.
Yep. Second unarmed strike.
23 hits. Go ahead.
Damage.
All
Another
right.
12 points of damage.
Yeah, you sock it into him, and he's just like.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to be patient with.
All right. He sees you goes in that, and he's just like, I need you. He goes to grapple you. I need you to make me either an acrobatics or athletics check of your choice.
Acrobatics. Sure.
That's a natural 1, and he rolled a 17.
Doesn't patient defense doesn't help with that, does it?
Nope.
Just gonna keep the dodge action. What does the dodge action mean exactly?
For attacks. He's just trying to
that's
hold
lame.
you. As he.
Vicky-
Go ahead.
Vicky's gonna start cheering for Dick.
As he grabs you, and he's just like. And as a bonus action, he immediately starts to crush in with his meaty hands. This is a bonus action, so this is auto damage.
Is it an attack? Or is it just straight damage?
It's if he gets a grapple in, he can use the crush action as a bonus attack.
As an attack?
Okay, you know what? I did say attack, so I will roll. However, he rolled a 22 and a 29.
Okay. 22
So-
meets my AC.
All right, so the crush attack is going off.
Okay.
All right. He does 21 points of damage to you as he immediately grabs into you, and his fingers just dig and tear into your abdomen.
All right.
As he's like, his tongue is just like all over his face, salivating. Everybody is cheering at this point. Your turn,
All
Kitchen.
right. Yeah. This place isn't dark, is it?
On the outside it is, but in the ring it's not.
Figured as much. All right.
Yeah, and Kia.
In
I'm
that
sorry,
case,
I'm not
I'll
sorry.
just attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say Maddie and Cass are. Oh my God,
Vicky.
Maddie and Vicky. Wow, you see this whole thing going on. So you guys are in the room, all right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get out of the grapple. I don't want that to happen again.
All right,
Vicky-
acrobatics or athletics of your choice.
Vicky's just cheering for fucking Dick at that point.
Mm-hmm.
It always comes around to these rolls where I just can't roll.
Yeah, no, you try to get out as you wriggle, and he literally has you latch so hard with his fists that you cannot
Is
get
that
out. That is your action.
It's so sad.
That's your action.
I know.
Yeah. You gotta get destroyed by Dick.
Yeah, I know. All right. That's my action.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make an attack because it didn't make an attack
And-
action.
And your movement is 0.
Yep.
All right.
And I can't shadow step anywhere because the room's lit.
Yeah. He looks at you, just goes. And he immediately releases you, but goes in for a punch.
Oh.
However, that punch misses as he swings at you. You immediately start to dodge.
Hmm.
The next one is a natural 20.
Fair.
So the dice are doubled, so that's 12 plus 4. That is 16 points of damage. As this one, as you dodge it, you spin around to go take the other blow, but it's already coming at you, and you see that he actually leaped off the cage and is coming down to punch you right between the eyes. And as he hits you, you feel your whole bell ring as you're like, oh!
Well, that's how we're going to play.
Mm-hmm. He's just laughing like, ha ha ha!
Does he seem to have any magic items on him?
I mean, you can take a bonus action to look.
I'll take a bonus action to look.
All right.
Perception. There. 19.
He is literally just bare-chested with pants on. You don't see any items besides those.
Hmm.
Whatever he is doing, it is innate. It is innate to his body.
All right then. I'm going for an unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm. And as you go to strike him, he catches this one in his hand like...
All right. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
I like you haven't moved from that corner either.
Yeah. 17. You go to
I will
strike him
be
again.
moving up to this one,
Yeah. He...
but I can't because I haven't. Oh no, I can. Uh-huh.
Well, you've done the attack. As you go to strike him, he catches your other hand. He's like, ah! And he immediately lets go as you run away.
I back off a little bit and tell him, like, motion him to come to me.
Mm-hmm. He's looking at you like, all right. So, that your turn?
Yep.
All right. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, wrong layer. 6.
Hmm.
He's just like, and he's gonna get right in your face. He can't do anything.
Just what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm. You did leave
my
his
turn then?
space. Hold on. You did leave his space.
I have mobile.
You do. You're fine.
He cannot attack me.
Thank
if
you
I
for
do that,
reminding me.
So I can run around this ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best bit.
You can play a really big game of hard to get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unarmed strike.
All right.
Did he rage earlier?
Yeah. You've already gone
You
for the
wanna do
unarmed
that.
strike, though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't click it.
You said you were going to.
I said I was going to, and then I thought better of it. I haven't rolled. If I haven't rolled, then I should be able to change that, shouldn't I? No one's given me advice. Right?
Maddie would.
I'm thinking.
Maddie can't really give too much advice. She's
I
a
know.
magic user, not a palm fighter.
I will say you can change it if you want right now.
Okay.
I mostly just want to like cast Bardic Inspiration on Dick.
Oh no! You would really fuck him over.
All right, what are you doing?
It's his
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, no, he's gonna use a bonus action, patient defense,
Mm-hmm.
and while doing that, he's gonna move out. Use his action to move.
Okay.
Just go right around him.
All right.
Backwards.
Because you didn't make an attack, he gets to attack you. Mobile's only if you make the attack.
Yeah, that's why I did patient defense.
All right. However, he rolled a 12 and a 19. With a plus 10, that's a 22.
Okay.
And that is 12 points of damage to you as he just kind of sucks you in the leg as you go running.
Okay.
He sees what you're doing. He's just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As he gets up to you,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna look at you and just go, "Oh, you're playing hard to get, like the little chicken you are." And that's a 23
Playing
with patient
smart.
defense. With patient defense.
Yeah.
And just so you know, he rolled a 13 and a 15.
Okay.
And that's 9. That's 13 points of damage to you as he punches you right in the solar plexus. He's gonna swing again with his fist.
Yep.
You are so lucky I rolled a natural 20 on one of them. But I rolled an 11, which is a 21.
Misses.
Yeah. As he goes to swing the other one, you can see he was trying to aim at you, and he's just like, ah!
Does his rage fade?
No, because he got that attack on you when you ran.
It's only if he gets attacked, right?
Or he attacks.
Hmm. Well, alright. I can't beat this guy. Let's go. Another attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because, fuck it, Hail Mary at this point. I can't hit him. Why am I rolling so low now?
I don't know. It's all
The
sevens
game
with
has
you.
a curse against me. It's like, alright, so you're fighting something that matters. That's
It's
gonna
all-
show off your entire prowess to the party. Fuck you.
It's all sevens. Why?
And then
I
It's
know.
all sevens.
And then Vicky casts Bardic Inspiration on Dick.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Nah, Vicky's just gonna cheer for now.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, that
Dick
misses.
Dick is winning at that point.
He
he got
lets you
it.
hit him in the face, but your fist does no damage. He looks at you and just goes, ah!
Alright.
Whenever Katrin gets into really, really bad situations and he needs good rolls, he just doesn't get them anymore.
I know.
Nope. I can't use my Blade of Darkness either to make this more interesting, which is the worst. And I can't use my Shadow Monk shit because it's lit!
Burnt?
So, a lot of my shit is stupid.
Burnt?
What?
They didn't say no weapons.
The I'm fist boy.
Yeah, but as you go punch him again, he catches this one and kind of twists it, going.
Fist daddy.
All
Seems
right.
like you were designed to counter me of some sort.
I've taken
Oh,
many
sorry,
hits
last
over
one.
my days and learned how to take them.
I'll set up.
All right. You still have a bonus action if you want.
I used my bonus action as an unarmed strike.
Then you would roll again, wouldn't you?
I did.
Oh, and that hits a 21. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. 7 points. Okay. And as you punch him, he wasn't expect. As you go to talk to him, and you punch him in the side of the face. He's just like, there we go. All right. Hold on, having to do math. Okay. All right. He's like, my turn. Oops.
Nope.
It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
11 points of damage.
That hits.
All right. He swings once more and bashes you in the knee. He's just been working the whole time. And 23. Because you didn't do pace and defense, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
That hits.
All right. And that is 9 points of damage to you.
Hey, Zorn, have a look at my health.
9.
Have a look at my health.
Burnt is at 9.
Have a look at my health.
You know, when you make me do this, it really interrupts the stream.
It makes content.
Okay. As he punches you, thinking he's got you, he looks up and it's like, oh, all right.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go all ham. If weapons are allowed, he will pull out his quarterstaff and try and fucking crack him across the neck. Because he did ask for it, and no one said anything about it.
Yeah. And you hear the crowd instantly roar louder as everyone seems to get into a fevered pitch.
Of course. Fuck this game.
High or low, man?
Low. Just fuck this game.
Oh
I'm
my
feeling real low today.
God.
May as well
And-
throw the fucking staff across the room.
As you go to swing your quarterstaff, you forgot about the cage. As you
Yeah.
instantly donk into it, it comes out of your hands and goes flying outside of the cage. He's like, you're learning.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Second attack. Blade of Darkness. May as well pull it out for this show.
What do you utter in a language you choose?
Kitrin.
Gucci.
In
Oh.
Marquesian.
Okay. Instantly, all of a sudden, a black darkness shrouds Keatrin. As you guys see, well, or you wouldn't see that well, him wreathe in a darkness around. It seems to suck the light into it as a billowing, fiery, but black fire short sword appears in his hand.
I rolled a natural 20. I fucking hate this game.
Right as he rolled that natural 20, my browser crashed.
I hate this game.
And as you go
I'm
to
back.
it's not a natural one. You go to swing it, he just instantly lets it hit him, but it doesn't cut through his tough hide as he's like, all right.
My movement, I go here.
Mm-hmm.
And my bonus action, because it's a martial weapon, I get to use my unarmed strike.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna hit him from behind.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I should just give up at this point.
You go to strike him, and he immediately just like lets it hit his back. He's like, "Oh, I needed that muscle popped."
Alright. Lovely.
He looks.
And
at
with the
you.
rest of his moves, gonna go here and hopefully it confuses it.
Yeah, he looks around and just like.
As a kobold, he has dark vision. I have no chance.
Yeah, he looks straight at you and just goes. You fought well. But stop running and maybe you'll win. As he goes to punch you. Oh! That's a natural one.
He punches the blade.
We're gonna find out.
Oh please!
He fucking slaps blade, loses finger. Ah!
I just rolled. No.
Wait,
Take a picture.
wait.
Or
I rolled
something.
double
Don't
10.
tell me.
I rolled double tens.
Double. That's a. I
think-
believe that's just 10.
I think that's 10, yeah, because one's a 0. Or is that 100?
Double.
Either way,
Did- Because if
I
there's
went-
a 0-0, then I count that as a 100.
that's the thing is these dice don't have a 0 on them. They only have 10s. So from right now
That's
with that,
weird.
yeah, with that one, I'm going to count it as he goes to strike at you. You literally take the blade and get it between his fingers and literally flip him over as he ends up prone on the ground. He's just like, ugh! And that's his turn.
Double tens, was it?
Yeah.
Well, as I'm in darkness now. Ah shit, I need to. He's already on the ground, so I get advantage.
Mhm.
Just real quick, you don't have double zeros on that die?
Not on that one, no.
Then that might actually be 100.
Well, then there's no way to roll under 10.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm saying this is what happened with it because I didn't know off the top of my head, so that's what I'm going with. So
I don't
enjoy.
either. I'm just trying to look. I'm looking at.
Are you
so
rolling
many dice
D10s or
works.
D100s?
That was a D100 for me. You know what I mean? So it was
Okay,
two
that's
D10s.
weird.
Either way,
it's-
he's prone. He's prone.
I mean, usually D10s are, D100s are 2 D10s, but one has double zeros on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was either way. So.
Either way, doesn't matter. Move
Yeah,
by
Okay.
it.
Punching him.
Mm-hmm. You get advantage on these strikes.
Actually, I'm slashing at him. Because fuck it.
Yeah, you get advantage
He's
on these
annoyed at me.
strikes.
I don't run, I hide. There we
25.
go.
That hits. Ooh, 13 slamish. Yeah, it's slamish damage.
13 slashing, 8 necrotic.
Yep, so that is... Okay. That seems to have done a lot as you see his scales actually wither at the blade's touch. He's like, "Ugh!" Yeah.
This is the Shadow Monk. He's gonna go for another one.
Mm-hmm. Still at
How
advantage.
about-
Not to be at advantage, but that's...
You have advantage.
What?
Because
That's
it's
a
prone.
lot.
Or roll
Come
that
on,
once more.
I just hope you don't kill Dick doing this.
Natural 20!
Oh!
Okay, Kitrin. Roll your monk dice first, okay, with the slashing damage, so it would be...
I'll roll the normal, and we'll just double it.
Yeah, roll a d6.
I was gonna do that.
Okay, so, alright, that's 10 damage. Plus 10 damage. Plus
Yeah.
your dex.
Plus my dex, which is a plus 6.
Okay, so the 6 goes on to... Okay, so the 10 is half, so that's 15. Well, no, because it gets added onto the deck. So hold on, so that's 16. So it's going to go down to 8 plus the full 10. So that's 18 points of damage total with that hit. As you slam into him, you just see his body wither a little. It's like, ah! He doesn't seem to be able to block the necrotic as much.
Didn't think so. And unarmed strike to see if I can hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
You have advantage.
I do. This is true. I need to start clicking so it does it with advantage. That's
Nope.
still worse.
As you go to punch him again, he kind of rolls out of the way as you punch into the ground. You actually leave a crater in the mat. Mm-hmm. The crowd is going absolutely wild. They are literally foaming at the mouth on the cage, grabby hands reaching in to try and just get bits and pieces of you guys as you are doing this. Maddie and Vicky, you guys are in this crowd. It is turning into a frenzy. A fight actually breaks out next to you as two kobolds just seem to get into it. This is turning around so quick.
My movement still.
Oh my god, Vicky just fucking just
Yeah,
glares. Vicky just glares at them.
Maddie's just concerned.
And Ketron is gonna take his darkness over this way.
Vicky's gonna cast hold person on those both kobolds are fighting next to her.
All right. You guys are off doing that, and as he looks around, he's just like, he gets up. He's just like, good. This is a fight. 1, 2, 3. That's all he has. 4, 5, 6. He's in there. He's just like,
Cool. My turn again.
To be the fucking security of this fucking mosh
Shadow
pit.
step behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I got advantage on the first attack. Shadow
do.
Blade of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
You go to strike him, but that armored hide of his back just like instantly takes it. He's just like, there you are.
Second attack. This isn't an advantage, sadly.
Nope. And that was your bonus action to do the other one, so.
Fuck you, game.
14. You go to strike him, and he's just like, as he just bites into the blade and wriggles it around.
That wouldn't do necrotic damage then, would it?
No. It's for
No.
flavor.
And then I'm gonna move back here. If I can.
He's like, you talk about running and hiding, but you're not doing much of the hiding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. As he comes over, he's just like, he's going to, you know what? Fuck it. He's at his limit. He's gonna go reckless on you.
He's at his limit?
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't realize it did that
He's a
much damage
strong
to him.
boy, but he may not have as much health as you think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, that dice
Well,
rolled off.
let's see if Ketron gets lucky. Probably not.
I rolled an 11 and a 5.
Oh.
The first attack misses. As he goes to swing at you, he's just like, ah! And you instantly parry it with your sword. He looks like he is just going all ham on this one. However, that's a 4 and a 16,
Ooh.
which is a 26.
Well, roll damage and see
I
how much
believe-
damage you do.
10 damage as he punches into you.
Would you believe it that I'm down?
Yes. As you dodge the first one, but in that same moment, your leg gives out and you kind of fall to one knee. And as he sees that, he's like, "Night, night, prince!" And he just punches you right in the eye, right between the eyes. And instantly, your world goes black.
It was already
Look.
black.
Yeah, the kobolds on every side of him just erupt into cheer. Gold is being thrown this way and that. There's some mead. There's some, you don't even know what kind of meat just flies and smacks you in the rump, Maddie. It is chaos in here as Dick is just like, ah! 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 And instantly you see a kobold with a staff just come running over, just and Kittred, you get healed for...
What the fuck did I get slapped in the ass with? A piece of meat?
Yeah, just a piece of meat. You get healed for 4 points of damage. He rolled a fucking 1 on a cure wounds.
Not bad. I get back up.
Yeah, you are hurt, bloodied, and just like in pain.
I just sit up and look at him.
And Dick looks at you and just goes,
So do I use the sword?
There's no rules at the real Colin Swole. He
I mean,
immediately
I asked that
grasps your
before, and
hand.
no one.
He immediately
yeah.
goes to grasp your hand.
I get helped up. Like, I asked that before, no one answered. So I didn't
That's
feel
the
like doing
point!
it.
You see, he is like riding high on adrenaline right now.
Yeah, I think that
You,
was indifferent.
you can
if
see
I
the
was there.
veins popping out of his neck.
Yes, as the cage gets lifted above you guys.
Who the fuck hit me with that meat?
You just see a kobold scurry over and just grab the meat, just go and run
She
away.
Good
hits
fight,
his
Lo.
back.
Good fight.
Yeah, haven't been damaged like that in a while. That sword of yours. Ugh. You see him just like crack his neck, and you notice something. His wounds start to heal a little bit.
Hmm.
Oh
Figured you went to normal kobold.
no. Neither's he. He points to Rick off in the side.
Well, yeah, obviously. You're both beefy.
He's gonna rattle his brother.
Yeah. Yeah, Vicky, you watched that whole thing. You don't remember Dick and Rick being like this. They were very shy, but they loved doing doing strong events. They've taken this to a whole new level with this. This is not something you are used to.
I mean, they're putting a one hell of a show. That's what
Mhm.
Vicky like. So this is what mostly Vicky's focusing on. But goddamn,
Mm-hmm. And as the atmosphere kind of quiets down, you see that a couple more guys get in the fight, but definitely just the atmosphere is definitely in that lull period. Where it's like, all right, we're gonna do a couple of easy bouts and let the fever die down. You know what I mean? As you guys kind of find a bench off to the side.
wow! Oh my goodness, I had no idea my brother's got that beefy. Jeez.
It's hard to punch through that hide. The last time I did that, it was similar to a dragon.
Well, come to the office.
Hmm?
You see as they both get up and start walking to the office.
Wait,
Okay.
all of us?
Yeah, they motion for you.
For,
Or
for,
Vic-
shi
Vic-
for shits and giggles, is there any meat laying around?
I mean, you can give me a perception check or investigation if you're going to take your time to look at it.
I'm just quick glance.
Quick glance.
Yeah, I don't-
Nah, that kobold scooped up every single piece of meat. That darn little bastard.
You little
There's meat
bastard.
juice on your hind.
Yeah. No.
I'll lick my butt later.
Oh my god.
All right. As they kind of take you to the back office, you see it's actually very well kept in here. There's appears to be a couple of books with ledger, a couple of books in the back. You see just a normal sized desk sitting there with 2 chairs and a couple of benches on the outside of the wall. It's very Spartan. The walls are completely made of dirt and supports and stuff. They kind of like limp in, and you see Dick go and sit down immediately. Rick kind of like shuffles over and just like, all right, take a seat in the benches, please. We'll give you some explanation if you want, Vicky. And since you fought the champion, you can get in here too. And you're her friend. This will be fine.
We all
Okay.
together. I mean, you should have seen Ketrin. Like, I'm surprised you managed to beat this hunk of a black elephant. Like, he alone well, not alone, but he helped us fight like a big red dragon. So I'm honestly color me impressed, Dick. I have never expected you to get that strong.
We didn't either. You see, sorry, as we were traveling around after the circus disbanded due to, the master's death. We didn't know what to do. We wanted to keep entertaining, but at the same time, we were running out of money. No one wanted to hire kobolds, and we were strong for kobolds, but we weren't where we needed to be. Until we met him.
Hmm?
She looks around. Oh,
We didn't see much of his face. He was wearing a black draconic helmet of sorts. It had a dragon's face on it. He carried a cruel-looking flail made of bones. And he said he was looking for an army.
Oh boy.
An army? Did he specify?
No, just an army.
Just an army, okay.
And, well, he said he would pay us. We were a little down on our luck, and we said, yeah, sure, we'll do it. 5 months later, after many days of torture and experimentation on by was it a goblin? Yeah, it was a goblin. Oh, yeah, a goblin. We found ourselves on the front lines, just rabid animals crushing and destroying anything that would get in our way. We didn't know what to do. All we wanted was to fight and to sate our bloodlust and just destroy anything in our way. Hordes of kobolds. We just destroyed and destroyed and destroyed. And then one day as we were feasting on the leftovers of our kills, we heard a voice.
Hmm.
The one had noticed our fighting prowess. It wanted to help us.
Do you know this man's name?
He called himself Cord.
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 What exactly were you fighting?
Go ahead, make a religion check for anyone, by the way, if they want to.
Sure. Not
I
very good at religion, but
I
take
suck
it.
at
I am
suck
actually
at
kind of
religion.
decent in religion.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Well,
17.
if I get a natural 20, I'm gonna be so. Okay, cool.
10, 8.
I was about to be
Alright.
so triggered.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you guys are thinking about it, Vicky and Kietrin, well, you know about your guide. You don't know any other guides. Vicky, you never really give two shits about them, so you weren't paying attention. Maddie,
Hmm.
you've heard that name before. Some of the dwarves talked about it over there. It wasn't really well worshipped, but it's the god of fighting in thunder.
And she just thinks for a moment and goes, Lord. The god of fighting and thunder.
Yes, he called to us and just said there was a better way to control this bloodlust. And as for what we were fighting, it was mostly demons and such. We were on the front lines to keep away the demon hordes that might invade their sanctum.
Oh wow.
So you have experience with fighting off fiends and stuff.
Yes, and as you may have noticed in the ring, our hide isn't kobolds anymore. Our hide is that of a fallen red dragon.
Hmm.
It was
Very
and you, as you guys look to it, you see that Rick and Dick both kind of get up and point across their scales, and with everybody's perception and with them helping you, you see that there are scar lines on where it looks like the hide was stitched back on to them.
Oh. Vicky
Oh.
Vicky just leans in and she starts to curiously try to touch his brother, see if it lets her.
He's like,
Ooh, touch your brother
yeah.
now.
Jesus. And as he kind of see him flinch a little bit, but he lets you, and he's just like, so after that, we were on the front lines to begin the invasion, the first invasion into Craghammer.
Were you with that red dragon? Up
We
in the
were.
mountain?
That was the dragon's offspring that fell. It was a sad time for them. It was kind of joyous because the dragon always threatened to eat us and such.
I
But-
mean, isn't that how they usually are to kobolds?
Yes, well, yes, they were. But as we made it through the portal and were to set up a base camp there for the dragon's incoming return, or not return, but home. One night we went on a rampage and killed all the kobolds there that were under his control, along with the guards, and ran away as quick as we could.
Mm.
We made our way here, and for the past 6 months we've built this place, but to keep our bloodlust in check, we built this underground fight pit. And as kobolds got wind of it and other races and such, it has become quite a popular place to make some coin.
Fair enough.
Oh my goodness. You pretty much made yourself adventurous at this point.
Yes, well, I never want to go through that again. We miss entertaining, and well, we can't entertain like we used to. That's upstairs is just for show. It's paltry for us. This is where the real action begins for us. And this is where we get the biggest laughs, cheers, and jeers. And sometimes it's fun to pretend to be the bad guy again. Sorry if we offended you. It's just part of the show, you understand?
I know that's fine. I pretty much offended a couple of them after I beat them. Like, picking that one guy up was kind of funny.
Yeah. But yeah, so Vic, that's what's I'm sorry, Vicky. That's
I knew
where
it!
we've been.
I knew it! I fucking called it!
What are you talking about?
I'm joking. I know that's your guy.
You can see that he realizes he messed up and kind of changed it immediately.
Vicky just rolls her eyes, it's just like whatever, and then like focuses back on Dick.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Rick, get him the prize money for those two. And he's like, oh yeah. And Kiatrin,
Wait,
Rick
prize
comes
money?
over with a sack of coins.
Oh shit! I won something.
Yeah, you beat 2 people.
This wasn't just for fun. I actually get paid. Shit, I'm going back down there after.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you bring the entertainment, you get a cut of the bets, and honestly, they were pretty heavily against you because you were a newcomer. So, congratulations, and you open it up, right?
Yeah.
There's 500 gold in there.
Damn.
Nice. Well,
if you want any more entertainment, I'm happy for at least another 2 fights. But I have to.
Well, let them calm down a little bit. They were getting a little frothy out there, and we don't need them going on a rampage above into the other event.
That's fair.
Speaking of which, Rick, you might want to go take care of that. It should be ending soon. Oh, right. I gotta go be in judge. All right. Yes. Have a good day. And you see his demeanor change and his voice change too as he heads up.
Vicky gasps really sharply and tries to get the attention of his brothers. It's just like,
Hmm?
I want to see have a private time with you two. I want to I don't know.
How long
You
you in
had a
town
private
for?
time with an orc.
Okay, shut up. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Dick
It's
kinda-
just turns-
Dick kind of waves his hand like, "How long you in town for?"
We're leaving tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
Mm.
I wanted to do a proposition and try to make up with you guys. Like, I haven't seen you since forever. I don't even know where the rest of our brothers are at. Do you know anything about them?
Dick don't know shit because he was beat to hell. Roll a
He
natural
got a
one.
concussion.
You roll a
got
natural
I punched him in
one.
the head a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
and-
gave him a fucking concussion.
Yeah. But
I game's
however,
not to remember me by.
Rick, not being as beat up, kind of scratches his chin and just goes, well, I know a couple of them went south and some went north. Other than that, I got nothing.
Damn, we really just all split up after that, didn't we?
You really scattered like kobolds.
You can just slowly turns and just glares.
I
You
mean,
hear-
she's not wrong.
you hear
She's
Rick
very
crack-
accurate.
You hear Rick crack a couple knuckles. I think somebody wants to get in the fight pit, don't they?
What? You can't take a joke?
Nah, we're just you just see his mirror. Nah, we're just messing with you. I really gotta go. And he kind of like opens the door and shuts it. You hear cheering outside, but not as much. The crowd definitely, after the championship bout, seems to have calmed down tremendously.
I just got like the fucking best. Who left?
I did.
Rick.
Rick left.
Rick. Is Dick still here?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's nursing his injuries.
Yeah. So, here's a thought. If you want to do something entertaining, I found it rather entertaining. Vicky here had sort of wingsuit sort of thing. You could somehow get them produced somehow. You get strong people to throw people that fly. Maybe make a race out of it.
What?
Hmm.
That was with the glider. I don't have it anymore. The dragon broke it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that you could get someone else to make another, or
That was a
If you can get-
Craghammer.
yeah. And is it too hard to go to Craghammer?
Wait,
don't
what
take-
about throwing?
You
And
remember when
remember-
I threw Vicky up to the sky?
Yeah.
What if you made a race out of it? If you could get more gliders, have the
So-
racers and have the people who throw them.
So essentially, make a contest out of throwing people.
Yes.
That's what they do up in Crackhammer. They call it dwarf tossing.
Oh, is that well? I feel
I now
like
have
I've
to write something
stolen-
in.
I'm gonna be trying that at some point. They got the idea from Ketrin throwing Vicky.
Yeah, I got the idea from that.
I made the sport accidentally.
Yeah, the dwarves just picked it up because it's like, hey, that's fun.
Dwarf tossing.
Uh.
The elves know about.
All right, all right. But
Don't
after
tell
a
the
couple
elves.
minutes of resting, talking, and just thinking about it, he's definitely given that idea some thought. He kind of is like, all right, I need to take over the books. Would you please, Vicky, we'll meet you tonight at the inn. How about that?
Oh, thank you so much. I really would like to speak with you guys a little longer, but
All right.
I know you guys seem pretty busy here.
We get nights off. Don't worry. Go. Just let me, if you want to talk, I got to get to work now. All right?
Okay.
All right. And he kind of shoos you guys out. You guys make your way back to the surface. The fight pit's pretty much done for now, as you
That's
guys
fair.
you guys spent about a good, I would say, hour in there just talking and just lighthearted conversation. Going over the ideas of dwarf tossing.
Yeah.
And as you guys exit, you see that Rick is being a showboater up top. He's definitely more professional up here, not as feral as when he was down in the pits. And as you guys exit, you start making your way back towards the center of town, where you see Boomy dragging a trunk.
Are you alright?
I mean, I'm
I
not
think-
dragging it per se. I can carry it. I just can't. I'm just over encumbered while carrying it.
I walk on over and pick it up with these.
Robot Finn.
Hello?
You're not roboting on my end.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not rubbing on my end.
He was
Yeah.
roboting for a second for me.
Okay.
Nah.
Is
You
your,
s-
I walk
okay.
over and I pick it
I'll
up.
rephrase it then. You see Boomy waddling with a trunk.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I just had to do some shopping, okay?
Do you need some help?
Oh, my voice is way off right now.
Yeah, you're alright. You sound like you need like a throat lozenge or something.
Do you have a cold?
Did you catch the coronavirus?
I'm fine. This is kind of heavy, okay?
I pick it up.
With your
With all the
char-
other stuff I'm carrying.
Yeah, with
No,
his
no, no.
with his carrying capacity, he could pick it up. Do you let him, Boomy?
Fine. He just takes it out of my hand like, eh.
Nah, you know, Vicky. Before
not that
I don't know.
heavy.
Can I sneak in something first or no?
Oh no.
He's going to grab it. Go ahead.
All right. Before Ketron gets the chance to help Boomy out, Vicky is gonna cast Enhance ability on
Alright.
Boomy.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or
Yes, she wants to be stealthy about it.
roll a stealth check, please?
So isn't that a sleight of hand or whatever?
Sorry, yes, sleight of hand.
Last time you made me do it, I was just asking.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
22. What's your perception? Passive perception, Maddie and Kietran?
17.
16.
14.
Yeah, she gets away with it.
All right.
Okay.
I cast Bardic Inspiration on Boomy and pretty much give
Bardic
both strength.
inspiration.
No.
Enhance
It
ability.
has ability. And
Alright.
I have the one that is called
Bull strength, yeah.
Ball Strength, I think, increases its carrying capacity by twice, I think.
So
Yep.
it feels lighter as I pick it up out of your hands.
Yeah.
Wait,
so-
I think I can get it.
Are you sure? You look like you've been struggling all day, but
Yeah,
now
second
the
wind.
sweat that's on your
Second wind.
brow.
I'm feeling better.
Alright.
Wait, how long does that last? It lasts an hour.
That's an
It-
hour.
Your trunk is now. Boomy, you can do this one handed almost. It's like, oh, this is light.
I mean, what is carrying capacity? It's strength score times what?
No, it just
you-
doubles your carrying capacity.
Yeah, which
That's what it
is
says.
strength score times 15.
Yeah, and my carrying capacity is times 30 because I'm
Yep.
an elephant.
Because
So
you
yours
have
is
the-
just whatever it is currently is double.
My current carrying capacity with that on is 420. Blazer.
Oh my god.
And the trunk itself only weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah, but you have so much
I-
crap on you.
Yeah, I have so much other junk on me.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Boomy is starting to look like. Okay, do you guys ever watch the I'm trying to
Show of hoarders.
Yeah, Hoarders. She looks like she's like got everything on her back, just like all weapons sticking out here and there, just everything. She's got 2 shotguns strapped across her back. She's starting to reach the limit of what she can carry. Right
I'm
now.
not going to be carrying it all the time for you to realize. Right?
I'm like one of those like characters from anime who just has a gigantic backpack that carry an entire store on the back.
Yes, except it's sticking out every which way.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
well, that's why I usually say I take my backpack off before we enter combat.
Yes, but you
He-
also still
Also-
have the keg, so.
I need to ask, when we were in the store thing, the office, was that a short rest?
I'm just gonna say don't worry about short rest unless you guys are gonna go back into combat, okay?
Just in case, because it's happened before.
As the DM, I'm just saying don't worry about it right now unless you do something stupid.
It's happened before.
and then Vicky clapped her thigh.
In the back, Vicky in the middle of the
Fair
street.
enough, you got a
claps her thighs.
You got a
and makes
short
the building
you got a short
collapse.
rest, Kietran, all right?
Two.
Just do that quietly, all right?
Okay, so back to the bar, get dinner.
Oh,
Hey,
I can
Kirsten,
go
you look
first.
bruised. What happened?
Got beaten up by a draconic kobold.
He-
Hey, what?
No, Kitchen just got his ass handed by my brother.
A draconic
Kobold?
kobold.
You guys beat him like a kobold?
A draconic. Alright, you're just not listening to the keep.
I mean, okay, Kitchen. Like she just like skedaddles close to him.
No,
and tries
I
to wa-
can 1v1 a kobold.
like Vicky skedaddles to Kitchen. Just like give him like a really stern look, and she's just like she's trying to whisper. She's just like, you know, he was trying to be like inconspicuous about it. And she's just like blending it out in public.
Yeah, okay. I pat her on the head and do Stunning Strike. And make a Constitution saving throw.
You gotta you gotta
Okay.
punch or hold on. You gotta
I'm patting her on the head.
Jesus
you have
Christ!
to roll an attack for that to work.
Sure. I'll do as minimal damage as I can. Does an 18 hit you, Vicky?
Oh, yeah, that meets my armor class. So yes.
Alright, roll the
Yes,
damage.
I do
Kietran.
one. I'm doing the minimal. I can fucking control how hard I pat someone on the head.
Well, can
Just-
I?
you have
Can I
actually-
make
disrupt-
one point of damage?
Actually, reaction.
Oh, what's your reaction?
You
Can I react?
Yeah.
I fucking do. I do. I forgot the
words.
words. Cutting words. The moment as he tried to pat him, she's like, "Don't touch me! You're so disgusting right now." And I guess that's a 1d8.
Is it a D10 now because you're level 10?
Oh shit! Is it a d10? I'm actually kind of excited. I need to check
stuff
this.
for a bard.
Vicky's like the ultimate cuck.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
She goes on about like, I'm gonna fuck over Ketrin in the fight against my brother, and now it's like, just
Yo,
be
yeah,
quiet. And then you're like, by the way, can I do this and fuck him over again?
it is my bardic inspiration. So
Yep.
whatever my bardic inspiration is.
It's a D10 now.
Oh shit! Well, I guess I'm probably
Is it a reaction?
Yes, cutting words is a reaction.
It's a reaction, yeah.
She only gets one of them, but yeah.
No, there you go. You don't need my armor
16,
class.
yeah. As she says that, you kind of like go like, oh wait, no, I should. Oh, I missed.
Hmm.
Hey, Vicky. Vicky.
I go again.
Oh my god!
20.
That
well,
hits.
You don't have a reaction.
No, but
Make a
she
Constitution
does have
saving throw.
she does have something else if she wants.
What?
Wait, I cannot react again to that.
You have lucky. It's
That's a
not
reaction, isn't it?
No, lucky
No,
is not a reaction.
Lucky doesn't lucky only counts on
If
things
it's
that
a-
affix.
No, if it's a roll to attack you, you can make them re-roll
Oh.
it.
I'm patting her head. You
It's
guys
better-
fucking suck. I've already had a struggle day with rolling natural ones against a kobold.
I'm sorry, Pietro. This is the shit she can do.
Well, fuck you for reminding
too
her.
lucky.
If she doesn't remember, it's her fault. You don't let me get away with this sort of shit during fights.
Well, you think it's the I still
You did not remember. Fuck you.
no I still
I hate
remember.
all of you.
I was about to react again.
Because you said it.
Either
Because
way,
you said it.
all right.
You
I
don't
will-
fucking.
Okay, hold on. Either way, you didn't remember this one. We're gonna let this one hit. All right, Cask.
I mean,
Thank you.
I guess, but okay. But like, the thing I'm like confused, like, why am I not allowed to react again? Is it like you see like
'Cause you only
reaction?
get
Reaction
one
is a
reaction.
one-time thing.
Yeah, you only
Use
get
a
reaction
reaction
one
only.
per round.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean
isn't
to do
like-
that.
Isn't it like once a turn though?
No,
You
Yeah.
get more than
well,
one
yeah,
turn.
It's in the same turn. I have 2 attacks.
but
Oh,
Lucky
yeah, that's
doesn't
fair.
count a reaction. It's basically just a straight reroll, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not a reaction. All right, go ahead. Roll the damage.
I don't want to do damage. If possible, I'm gonna do 1 point of damage.
Kietrin,
It
does a
has-
stunning strike
Just
to
say
work?
non-lethal.
That's
then.
non-lethal.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
just-
still gonna hurt her, but you'll be fine. You wanted to do
4
this.
points of fucking damage. I slam you into the ground and you get stunned.
Also, Kietrin, isn't it a D8 now?
Not at D. No, it's 11. Level 11. I got a D8.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh my
Otherwise,
you
that
take
fight would have
12
gone a little
points
bit more differently.
You take 12 points of non-lethal damage to your face as he kind of just palms you like really hard, which sets your nervous system off, which is why you have to do damage. Okay,
Constitution
go
saving
ahead.
throw.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my fucking god. Alright,
This is-
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
I think I have a +1 to that.
That's sad. She needs it.
I have +1 because of my mantle.
Yes,
My-
yes, you do. You do have.
That
Yep, the cloak you have.
No, well, I
Yeah.
did damage, so just like shut up.
so
Yeah.
I guess you just beat me into the ground with your highest damage possible.
Yeah, I wanted to do the least amount of damage possible, but no, he's like, yeah, no, control your fucking strength.
You
Beat the
still-
kobold into the ground.
You s-
Kietrin,
you
the
still ha-
okay. The reason I'm saying that is because you have to strike with the purpose to damage to set the nerves off.
Well, mind
And
you,
even-
that I may say that when I first got the ability, I had it in my hand to make like a shadowy thing, and someone touched it and they got stunned. You
it?
did that. Yes. That was with Mallow. When I first got it, came out of the book, and I said, I learned this.
Well,
And there was like a
because-
shadowy thing, and he said that you touched it.
yeah, back in the day, you still like learning D&D.
Yeah, So
Can I not make it? If I'm doing that, can I not make it 1 point of damage?
your dex is higher than that. You can never make it 1 point of damage.
I can't control my own strength. Is that what you're telling me? I can't control my own dexterity. I'm just too fast.
Kiatrin.
You're full of adrenaline.
Okay,
I'm
Kiatrin.
full of adrenaline.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Kiatrin, here's the thing. Even if you wanted to do 1 point of damage for a punch, the problem, well, besides the fact you're a monk, your dexterity or strength would be added to that, so you're never going to do 1 point of damage no matter how hard you try.
All right, so I'm cursed to forever do 7 points of damage. Noted.
Yes.
If I roll max. No, that's if I roll minimum. I can only do 7 points of damage. That's whatever. So bullshit.
You chose the
Alright.
monk, man. Your punches do
I
more.
don't think that you should be able to you cannot do 1 point of damage if you're controlling it. It's his own body. He should be able to
You're trying to affect another's body is the thing.
I mean, okay. There's a difference between just petting someone gently, right, and then paralyzing its nervous system to a point they cannot do anything for what, a whole minute, unless
For
they
6
actually.
seconds.
No.
Can we please stop arguing? I was literally sitting in silence for like an hour. Waiting
I know.
to get
Yeah.
fair.
That's fair.
Anyway, this all happens in 6 seconds.
Draconic Kobold.
Vicky just gets more angry.
Come on. Hey, remember that time you pushed Kirsten out of a ring?
Do you want me to just punch you
Like,
through?
that's the second. I mean, that just shows. I guess Kitchen is what's it called? Kobolds are their kryptonite. You know,
I
that makes
punched
them
both of them.
Oh my
I'm actually doing damage this time.
God.
Fuck
I
this.
guess Kitchen's really mad.
God damn
Punching
it.
us. Kirsten's
Oh my
Who was
God.
that on? Who was
Lucky.
that on?
Lucky. I'm gonna lucky that
Lucky.
one.
Sure.
Screw
Why not?
that. Well, who are you hitting that with? Who are you hitting first? Question. Well, too late.
Oh, you said lucky, so I did it on you because you're the one I
Oh.
called. So
Well,
this one
okay.
misses you.
Yeah, that
Oh,
I'm
misses.
Now I'm just gonna punch fucking Boomy. Fuck it.
Maddie's just standing there, just watching, oh, okay, God.
Well, I think that hits me.
7 points of
because-
damage. I can't. That's the weak. I'm holding my punches. I'm trying not to hit you.
Yes.
When you actually.
And as this happens, a couple of guards start coming over.
Sure.
We just I'm like rubbing my face and I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
Kitchen is in his
Um,
period. Oh my God.
I'm gonna kick you through the wall.
Excuse me, ladies, is this man bothering you?
No, they're bothering me.
I-
What is it like a butterfly wing?
I just want to go one situation without all of them fighting each other. This is what made Mallow leave in the first place.
Vicky just huffs really annoyingly, and she just stares at the kitchen, and then stares at the guards, and then she's just like, "I don't. It's all okay. He just come with a really rough fight right now. He's in a really bad mood. I just gotta take him home and drink. So, we'll get out of your trouble for now. I'm sorry for the little commotion we caused."
They kind of look at each other and back away.
I would like to press charges for this man tickling me with pillow fists.
I chuck a single gold coin at your face. There's
I'll
your
keep it.
charge.
I'm keeping that.
You can keep it. I don't care.
I like to try to catch it, actually.
Am I gonna have to do
No,
fucking?
I'm just gonna say for sake of brevity, she catches it. Though you do drop one side of the trunk right on your toe. As the guards are kind of looking at you, people, and they kind of go back. But do you guys continue walking, or you're still gonna punch each other in the street?
No,
Maddie-
it's just
punch the
Matt-
guards.
Oh my God. As
Nah.
these three are doing their shit, Maddie just fucking goes back to the inn.
Okay. Maddie starts
Get it
taking
out.
off.
I follow Maddie.
Mhm. And as you all start walking towards the inn, Kiatrin, with your perception, you notice the guards are starting to follow you, though.
You have a problem?
Yeah, you're punching people out in broad daylight and hurting them. Would you like us to arrest you now?
You can if you want.
No,
No,
we're going to the
They
inn.
immediately walk up and pull cuffs out.
No! Well, you
I'll just
can't
look at
arrest
them and
him
be
without
like-
pressing charges.
I just look at them and be like, yeah, I will be leaving for possible orders.
Well, Lord Percival can figure this out then for themselves. We've asked you and you have complied. You are under arrest as of right now.
What is
Okay,
wrong with you,
okay.
Kiatrin?
Maddie stops and looks towards the towards Kietra and goes, "Next time, please keep your fucking hands to yourself."
Next time, stop fucking annoying me. Not
Do you
you,
think-
Bento. You're innocent. You're good. That's why I didn't punch you.
It still doesn't stop me from having to sit and listen to your shit.
I mean,
Yeah, well.
Maddie,
Mm.
I'll buy you a beer.
you were making fun of me, and then you get mad because I make fun of you. Like, whatever. She just walks
What
away.
did I make fun of you? When did I do that?
She just continues to walk away.
You're making fun of
That's what I-
kobolds.
Well, I was not saying that I got my ass handed to by a dragonic kobold. Is that not a... Can I not
my-
say that out loud and be like, hey, that's... Fuck you!
Vicky's just,
One of
he's
the-
just
I'd
One
like
of the
to see you go
guards-
take him on.
One of the guards looks over and just goes, "How much has he had to drink today, people?"
Nothing?
Not much.
You're gonna-
None
actually-
at all.
he had something to drink that wasn't alcohol. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, so illegal drugs. All right, you're coming with us for sure, sir. And they start hauling. They start
Wait.
trying to haul you away.
What?
Wait.
Okay.
What is the fine for disturbing the peace? What are you charging him with anyway?
Disturbing the peace, unprovoked attacks against people in the streets.
Well, you can't charge him with that because we're not pressing charges.
I mean, that depends on the city. I mean, that depends on.
That's how laws. That's how laws in this town work, right? That's how laws where I come from work.
Not here. He was
What's the
attacking.
fines?
Well, I have to figure that out. Figure how badly he damaged people, and do that from eyewitness accounts. Me and him, plus a couple
He
others.
just chuckled.
I just like motion to my face. It's completely basically not hurt at all.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm damaged. Look at these.
Either way, he has
Okay.
said he was okay with arrest, so we are arresting him now.
Okay, sure. I won't care. As long as
Hey,
I get
maybe
to
a night-
bed before I go tomorrow.
Maybe a night in the cell would do you some good.
That's if it
Yeah,
takes.
it might do
This
you
might take more than a night. We have to figure out everything.
But we have to
Well,
leave tomorrow on the airship.
Well, then
Percival,
you
notice.
shouldn't have done stupid things like this. Come on, sir.
Percival will be pissed off if you prevent us from leaving.
Then we'll tell him what job we are doing. Good day, madam.
Whatever.
he shrugs and just follows. He doesn't care.
No, they're one's behind you, one's in front of you as they lead Ketron off to the guard post.
He doesn't care. He follows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we'll go to the bar.
Yeah. As we'll go with you guys to the bar for a quick second.
Hey, maybe a night in the jail cell to cure for some good.
Oh my god, he's so sour. He cannot take beating. He cannot take losing kindly. Jeez.
Speaking of sour, who wants wine? After a long day, I could use some.
I don't know.
I don't
never-
feel like drinking.
I kind of just want a really big steak, you know? I'm pretty hungry after that. I mean,
It
she's
feels
just like,
steak.
she casts this healing word on herself. She's trying to fucking remove the pain or
All right.
For
I love you
being
casting it up.
slap in the face. I don't cast a level 1. I'm just gonna roll a level 1.
All right. D4 plus your charisma modifier.
There you go.
2
That's wrong.
plus 8, right?
I think I need to fix that. So yeah, that's
we always
10.
Had to we always had to fix. I'm gonna fix it right now. Anyway. So yeah, you get 10 HP back.
Now, dinner's on me tonight.
Actually, I can go for some mead. Mead's a lot more sweeter than wine.
Ooh, mead. I'll try to motion for like a wait staff or
Mhm.
the barmaiden or barmaid. What's the male version of barmaiden? Bar boy,
Barkeep,
a bar boy.
A bar boy.
bar boy.
Go
No,
son.
I'm not entirely sure what they're called. So
Yeah, a barmaid. And as you see one pop over, it's a younger girl, like in her mid-teens, that seems to be coming over. She's dressed in a nice little white frock with a vest on and like some nicely pleated pants, and she just goes, "Oh yes, may I help you?"
Oh, yes, one pitcher of mead for the table, please, and we guys want to eat.
I want some. I think you have like a I don't know, some prime meat. Just any kind of meat. I would like a steak.
We'll see what we can do on that front. Meat's a little hard to come by now at times, but maybe some venison or something is in the back. We'll have to see, but we can definitely do the meat.
If you have venison, I'll take a nice venison steak, please.
Mm-hmm. And for you, ma'am, looking at you, Maddie.
She's mostly staring at the table and just looks at it with just a glass of water.
All right, fair enough. And
Wait, you don't want dinner?
I'm fine.
What's wrong, Maddie?
I mean, like we just started another fight in the middle of the street, and she just mentioned it that this is the reason why Booming, what's it called? Not Booming. Mallow
Mallow.
left us. Like,
I mean, I
I-
don't. It's like she puts her hands on the table. She is human in the bar because she doesn't want to be a horse in the middle of the bar. But
Look,
she
people-
puts her hands on the table and just gestures and just like, of course. I mean, I don't want to be just like him and end up falling into his depressed state. But it's like, if you look at our situation and all the shit that happens, between us specifically, I'm not surprised he left.
Okay. I know a lot of shit happens to us. Now, out there in the street, that was just playful rivalry.
Playful? Keatron got himself arrested because of.
Well, Kids was a bitch.
I think he just starts to
And
giggle.
what's new? He's known and prone to punch anything for any valid reason he feels fit.
Look,
And it just feels like arguing between all of us doesn't make us like any better. It's like we all tend to lash at each other for no fucking reason.
Kids just can't take a joke.
I sometimes
don't
can't
know.
either.
You know what? I'll tone it down. I'll stop picking on Katrin, I guess, because every time that I do it, he gets upset or whatever. But like,
It's sort of that situation where if you want to get it's like that saying, you mess with a bull, you get the horns. In this case, you mess with the elephant, you get his tusk.
I mean, he was picking on me anyways, and wasn't listening. So it was like kind of like whatever. He was asking for it.
She shrugs. I guess from Mallow's perspective, I guess I can understand why he left. And I just want all of us to sit and, like, not punch each other for once. Granted, I know that's Keatron's thing, but I really wish he would stop.
I mean, we could probably find something different. Like give him like a bell every time he gets mad.
Bell? And by that point, we might as well just give him a fucking hay sack.
He just giggles a little bit on that.
The waitress comes back with your guys' requested food and dishes. It is a nice venison steak with some snow peas on the side that you receive with a thick gravy also mixed in with some mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Ooh, Ricky does not hesitate. She starts digging.
Boomy
Maddie, you got
is
water.
a little more reserved and eats a little bit more not like an animal or a kobold.
Maddie just sips her water.
Look, Maddie, I know. Look, I'm not sure what I even should say about this. We're just teasing each other because we're trying to make it lighthearted, you know? Because we have so much other shit going on that we don't want to think about it.
Yes, and I don't mind the teasing and the playful things that we do to each other, because I guess to me, that's how we bond. That's how we like get used to each other and get comfortable messing with each other. Whenever anybody tries to make a joke or mess with another, sometimes one of us takes it too seriously, and then it goes downhill. Essentially,
Like Kyochun, who takes it nothing but serious.
he takes a lot of things seriously. It's just how he is. But I think there have been a couple times where we've messed around, and I think you or Vicky got not so much Keatrin sort of upset, but have gotten upset to the point of an argument.
I mean, to be fair, pretty much our entire relationship is almost built on conflict.
I mean, you and Vicky specifically, yes.
If we're back in the old days, Vicky, not really old, it's a couple months ago,
The
where
old.
we kept getting into fist fights at the campsite.
Oh my god! When I clap my thighs and I destroy my wagon. Vicky's just like sighs about it.
I
Holds her
hated you
face.
so much back then.
I mean, I never really hated you. It was just kind of like trying to get used to you. I mean,
I didn't like your attitude. I wasn't used to you. I didn't care for your attitude. I still kind of don't care for your attitude sometimes, but you're more palatable, I guess, now.
Oh, thank you.
I mean,
You kind of grow to the sweet and sour flavor you give off.
I mean, that's one way to put it. But like I only hear
you
to like
sure
you know.
it's the sweet and sour flavor she gives off, or is it her perfume?
I mean, I've heard that on the bed.
I swear, Vicky, I think you need to tone down on the perfume. By the way,
I
like
think
every
she's
time,
toned down on the innuendo.
every time I go by your wagon or by your in rooms, it smells layered in like juniper berries.
I mean, I don't even I hardly ever wear perfume.
I will say though, Boomy, you do look good with makeup.
Boomy just blushes and sips out her mead. Okay, it's girl talk time. Like fabulous.
Yes.
The only kind of talk that Maddie can't do because she knows shit about makeup.
Right.
I say you do look good when you dress up too. When you don't really dress up often.
I don't dress up at all.
Well, there was that one time you. I swear there was a time you got gussed up a little bit.
She raises an eyebrow. I really haven't.
And
Tell me I'm wrong, Vicky. Am I wrong? I swear I remember sometime.
I mean, she used to like way back before she like died in hell. She used to have like a pretty dress, and like it looked pretty green. It was kind of like street dress, I guess.
She's trying to remember. I don't think I ever had a dress. I mean, granted, when I was not this, I had a much more nicer dress.
Yeah,
with my
that.
form, but that was the dress that I have normally, which was a pure white gown.
I had this weird urge I haven't had before. To go shopping for dresses. I don't know why.
I mean, if they were enchanted dresses who would fucking meld with my body whenever I heard it, I would happily
you know how
go.
expensive shape-shifting clothes are.
Exactly why I don't go
I feel
for. It's exactly the reason why I've worn the same dress for like 100 years. What?
That dress has to smell.
Do I smell?
Smells like a horse.
Exactly.
And as you guys are talking, Boomy,
Yes?
Kuzneth and Aurora up here next to you guys, looking to have come down from the room.
Oh, hey guys, did you already eat or do you want something?
No, and Aurora pets her. No, we had a pleasant dinner before this. We heard you talking though, and what is Kiatrin?
He got
He's in
himself
jail.
arrested.
He got himself arrested.
What did he do?
He essentially,
He
he got
assaulted
his,
our personage.
more or less, he was being teased by these two, and he punched them and got the attention of the guards because they kept fist fighting in the street.
Oh, okay. I didn't punch Kendra at all.
I
Okay.
didn't throw a single punch.
Still, fist fight. And it got the attention of guards, and they asked if he wanted to be arrested, and he said yes, so they took him.
Look, Aurora, I'm sure he'll be fine. He just needs to cool down, I guess.
Cool down, I have no idea how long he's gonna be there, and I don't know what we're gonna do without him at this point.
Well, we just probably get Percival to help bail him out before we leave.
Honestly, we just got to pay for the bail. Probably gonna cost a little dent on him. And he just got 500 gold, so that's probably how much it's gonna cost to get himself out.
My only problem is I won't be able to help with that.
And
Because I have no coin to my name.
as you guys are talking, you see Aurora kind of look at Kuznath, and Kuznath walks up to you, Boomy, and just kind of starts, looking at the table and stuff, and you see Aurora walk out of the front door.
What's up with her?
She's gonna go find him.
What's wrong, Kuznath?
We might. You know what? I know where they're at. Should probably guide her. Vicky just hops off the table and tries to follow Aurora.
Okay. As you say that, Boomy, by the way, she kind of just goes, nothing's really wrong. It's just, how you say, she cares a lot for him and doesn't want to see anything come bad of him.
I think that could be said for all of us. We're just all tired, though.
Yeah. And Vicky, as you head outside, give me a perception check.
Oof. The thing that I suck at. Perception.
You say, Mrs. I can do whatever I want with skills.
Miss Jack of all traits.
Yeah. 15. It's not that hard to see for you, especially knowing what you're looking for, but as you're looking on the ground, you don't see a Loxodon kid walking around, but then you're like, wait, she's dry. You look up, and you see that she's climbed to the top of the roofs and is scampering across them, running across.
Thinking. How far?
She's about 2 houses down by the time you see her.
Damn, that's too far away. Well, I do move faster than her, so I'm gonna try and keep up with her
Mm-hmm.
and yell out her name. It's just like Aurora.
All right, give me a perception check again as you keep running, as she's jumping from building to building.
The perception. I just had it on my eyes. Lucky. Nice.
21. All right, and as you're jumping from building to building, well, as she's jumping from building to building, you catch a sight of silver here, silver there, silver here, silver there. And then as you get to the Dawnfather Square running down, you're like, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? And you lost her.
She coughs really annoyingly about this.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna no, she's not gonna that quickly. So she's gonna snap her fingers, cast Enhance ability on herself.
Okay.
So at level 1. Oh, level 2.
I was saying, enhance ability is level 2.
Yeah, level 2, and increase her. What affects perception?
Wisdom. Yeah, owl's
Wisdom. So I hands my eagle's wisdom, owl's wisdom, and I guess the one that I had on Boomy is gonna fall at that point. That's if an hour hasn't passed.
But by
I
the
mean,
time you were fish eating it, it passed, and Boomy, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
this fork's really easy. Oh god, it's a little heavy. Okay, I'm fine. Not too much, but
And it's just gonna try looking one last time.
My hand is now pinned to the table on the floor.
no, it's just a fork. All right, go ahead. Give me another look.
Nope. I guess.
22. Hold on.
Why did this waiter give me Goliath silverware?
And as you're looking around, she has disappeared. She rolled natural 20 in her stealth.
Oh, oof.
Oof.
Oof. Lucky. I'm just kidding. I know the that's too late. I cannot.
Yeah, that one's
know,
a little too
I know,
late.
I know. I'm just joking. I just walked back to the bar at that point.
All right.
By the way,
And
Zorn, how much was the meal? Cause I'm paying.
it's just a gold for
Wow,
everybody.
that's a pretty high quality meal right there.
Yeah, decent. Well, you're paying for multiple meals is the thing,
True.
and a glass of water and a pint of mead. So I mean,
Give me a point of mead.
yeah, pint of mead. And
Give me a gallon of mead.
after a bit, you saw Vicky run out. Then after about 5 minutes or so, she comes running back in. Well, not
Call
running
us
back,
off
but
like another half.
comes back in. Yeah.
She's just like huffs really annoyingly, and she just sips on any meat she can find. She
Mhm.
just doesn't really talk. She's just like, I
As you
kinda
sit back
bother.
down, I'll pour you another glass.
Good. She drinks it.
Yeah.
Maddie's gonna get up and she's going to go to her room.
Okay. And unless you guys want to do something between you two, I'm going to say you guys kind of finish your meal, drink enough to not get too drunk, but enough to calm whatever nerves you want, and head to bed, yes? Or
Yep. That's the plan.
Matt, I want to do something.
Okay.
Vicky wants to spend something, but go on, you first.
Well, no, you go ahead. Go ahead, Cask.
Yeah,
I
can
mean,
wait.
okay. Well, because I want to make sure I do it, because last time I didn't do it. I want to spend a third level spell, I think it's the Mexican take.
Okay.
I think it's, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, what are you doing?
That, you know, like the power charm or the power ball, the
I know the Powerball,
Pearl-
you win money with that, yes.
the pearl of power. I want to put a level.
There you go. Yeah, Pearl of Power. Yeah, it's
Expands a slot was 4th level or higher.
Yeah, 4th level. So
No.
you can, if you spend a 4th level slot, you have an extra 4th level.
Okay. If it expands slot was a 4th level or higher, the new slot is a 3rd level. Once you have used the pearl, okay. So I think the maximum I can put is a 4th.
Hold on. Let me double check the item because I know what you're talking about. And we always get this fucking wrong. So
I'm just gonna copy and paste it so you can read it.
yeah, I know. The spell slot was 4th level or higher. The new slot is 3rd. Yeah. So yeah, basically you can put a 4th level in there, and it's a 3rd level. Basically, it can only go up to a 3rd level.
Okay, so I guess I'm putting a 4th level spell or a 3rd level slot to have a 3rd level spell in Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
Alright,
can
so
use a 3rd level and get a 3rd level again. So
It just says that once you get
Oh.
up to 4th level, everything above 4th level will just convert to a 3rd level.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes more sense. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put level 3, and then that's it for me for the night. Like dedicate an hour, and that or how long it takes.
It doesn't take an hour. It literally is just, you cast a spell into it, absorbs it, it's done. It's literally an action.
Okay.
So.
All right, got it.
All right, you kind of do that for the night before you go to bed. Maddie, you wanted to do something?
Yes. I'm going to sit in my room. I'm going to pull out my crystal ball, and I'm going to scry.
On who?
I want to... God, now that is a question, because there was 2 people I wanted to scry on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try Thymor again and see what he's doing.
Okay.
So if you want me to, I can click that spell.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right.
So I'm going to attempt to scry on him, and I believe...
Alright.
Let me look at this real quick. So he needs to make a save, essentially.
Yeah, he's got to make,
Yeah, because because if I remember, is that I just beat him last time with a 17 because I know so much about him.
Yep. Which he gets a -7 to this, technically.
Now I have to remember, what do I roll?
No, he rolls.
He rolls, okay.
Yeah, what's your, it's a wisdom saving throw, I believe, yes?
Yes, it's a wisdom save, and he has to beat an 18.
Okay. All fucking fails.
He sucks at this.
Nice.
He's got a plus fucking 10 to this shit, and he failed.
Roll
Fuck
How the
you,
fuck
Cybor.
do you think I feel with my rolls today?
Wow, I rolled a 21 total, but he's got a -7 to it with his. Oh my god, fine. All right.
Fuck you, Thymor.
Mm-hmm. No, it's fine.
Oh,
all right.
God.
As you concentrate on this spell, knowing Thymor and what he's like, you kind of gaze into the crystal ball, and for a second again, you don't think it's working, but suddenly you blink and you're in a tent. And you see Thymor sitting there before you, no armor on. But he's just sitting there writing in what appears to be a book. As he's just scrawling out words. He's just sitting there and writing.
He's just kind of... Dude, I can only assume probably jotting down in the journal.
What looks like it, yeah. As you're looking at him, you can see that his long hair is unkempt and kind of like falling down. It looks like he's had a rough day and is kind of like taken off. You see a pitcher of mead, or what you assume is alcoholic beverage, sitting next to him, and he's shirtless. But the thing about it is you see two giant scars, one coming across his torso and the other one coming down from his shoulder straight down his side, almost like a triangle. And it's white against his purplish skin. And for about 5 minutes, he continues to write until he closes the book, and then he just sits back and takes a drink. And
Was there a way I could have seen what he was writing?
Perception check.
18.
18. What languages do you know?
I know. These
Oh!
languages.
Yeah. All right. He is writing in a language you do not understand.
Darn.
However, you do catch some symbols that look very similar to Sylvan, but you can't understand it that well.
Darn. He's like, shut up.
But as you try to read it, you kind of focus away, and at that point he closes the book, gets up, does the drinking motion as he kind of gets up, and this man is built too. Like, for someone who wears very heavy armor, he is very strong, and there seems to be almost a black aura from him. However, as he gets up from behind the table and he turns around, you notice that on his back are white protrusions coming from his spine, almost like something under the skin is breaking through.
Ew.
And on the side of that, you can see reddish scales that seem to be growing.
Oh. And it's just the protrusions of his spine, possible scales,
Mm-hmm.
possible battle scars.
Oh, definitely battle scars. I mean, you can
Yeah,
definitely see...
battle scars.
Yeah, and you can see that. And as he turns around, he just goes, "Ah, you're late with your report." And
I can't turn around.
No, I mean, you can try.
Would I have to make a check for that?
Yes, perception. I mean, again, that's not the focus of what you're trying to do, so it's going to be kind of hard.
Yeah.
10. You kind of try to focus, but the spell, unfortunately, does not allow you to turn away from him. And so, while trying to do that, you don't really hear anything. You just hear a... Ah. So those rats again have ceased our efforts. We really need to get rid of them. I'd make a special trip down there myself. Or send in the Black Hands. Yes, I think that'll do nicely. And you just kind of hear a whoa, whoa. As he kind of turns around once more, and with that, the spell fades. As you blink, and you're back in your room.
Well done. I have to write all this down. Notes.
Trying, write the notes down. Yes. But yeah, that's what you see on that one.
Yes. All I could think of when he said Black Hands is, oh god, the Dark Brotherhood! He's calling assassins!
Really? That's not what I thought.
I mean, anyway. All right, so that's your first one.
That's my first one. And the other thing I want to look at is... God. There was another something I wanted to look at, but I think my character would remember it too well, so I'm just gonna skip out on it right now. Because I don't even remember its name.
You can try.
I personally don't remember its name. I'll try later when I remember.
Do a history check.
I mean,
But history check.
yeah, you can make a history check and you can describe it. I can help you.
Okay. Because it was like the most I could say is I'm trying to remember there was some place in fucking it was either by Craghammer or something. I don't remember. I'm gonna have never mind. I'll look at it later.
Yeah, that doesn't help me. It's like there's a lot of places by Craghammer. Okay,
Yeah, it's like I'll when I see I'll do it next session. I'll do it next session.
I thought you were going to describe for something else that Boomy asked you to describe for.
Yeah. Either
My
way.
second option was I'm gonna check up on Boom.
You're gonna check up on Boomy's mom?
Yep.
All right.
For Rumi's sake, because she wanted to check up on Thymor, and if anything uninteresting happened, she'd scry on her mom. Seeing something interesting happened with Thymor to tell Boomy, she might as well anyways.
Yep. And as you finish the one scrying spell, you're like, all right. You take a minute, and you... Hold on, this takes 10 minutes to cast, so just making sure. And after 10 more minutes, you're like, oh, you always think it doesn't work, but then... Oh, it's almost like a soft breeze blows across you when you blink your eyes, but is immediately replaced by darkness as you're once more in that jail cell.
So nothing else has really changed.
As you're looking on for the 10 minutes, you see nothing's changed yet. However, towards the end of it, about a minute towards the end, you see a light open and she raises her head up and just goes, and you see a green hand reach in with food.
And then the spell ends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maddie, taking a moment to compose her thoughts, she gets up and she's going to run to Boomy's room.
Okay, which at this point, Boomy's kind of just getting ready for bed, I would say, yes?
Yeah.
I'm actually, at this time, I was going to say, taking advantage of my new, what's it called? The kit allows me to, like, have paper and inks and stuff.
Calligraphers.
Calligrapher's kit to working on notes about invention ideas.
Okay.
While Kusnaf is stretched out on the bed doing what Kusnaf does.
As Maddie just bursts in the door with her with her crystal ball under her arm. Boomy, holy shit!
Boomy, you didn't like that? Yeah, no kidding. Didn't you like that?
I thought I did!
I have news!
About what?
Thymor!
Do you tell?
Don't kill me, but Jesus fuck is he toned?
What?
I saw him shirtless. Other than that, I also noticed something...
I need to go throw up for a second.
Understandable, have a nice day. But, he looked very stressed. He was sitting at his table. His hair was very let out and unkempt, essentially. He was writing in a journal. I couldn't read it in a language I didn't know, but there were some, like, Sylvan letters in there here or there. but I couldn't really make out much than that. And also, I think Thymor might be, I guess, quote unquote, mutating.
What?
He's got red scales on his body, and he's got white protrusions from his spine. Something is trying to get out, it looks like. Or take him over.
That is. Oh god, that's horrifying.
He was also talking to some weird thing that sounded like, I don't know, a horn.
What?
I don't know.
You would know that because of the way the spell works, you can only focus on the one person and only hear them really well. Is you didn't get a good look at it, so it was probably a person. So to you, it sounded like a horn, but it was probably an actual person.
Yeah, she's just saying that she's essentially just said that he was talking to some person and they sound like a horn.
Yep.
And he said something about like a rat problem or trying to deal with some like some sort of rat. I'm guessing he's talking about us. And he said he was gonna call upon the Black Hand to help deal with it.
Well, that doesn't really much information to us.
No, but it's what I could get. But I don't know who these rats are other than us, and I don't know who the Black Hand is. I can only assume maybe assassins.
May I make a intelligence check to see if I just for personal reasons, not for anything that I could do, to see if my character would actually think of this thing that I just thought of.
Is it to do with the black
Who the rats
hand?
are?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I mean, you don't even have to roll that. If you can throw hypotheses out there.
Well, I mean, the rats could be if he's in the city with demons. The rats could be, the people who we're supposed to meet up with, who will get us into the city.
Probably.
No, the ones apparently who are in the sewers underneath.
Maybe. They seem to be causing them quite a bit of trouble, though.
Well,
So.
that's good. Is that it?
Other than him being scaly and seeming to be gaining new features, really, that's it. Other than that, that's it for his end. But for your
Okay.
sake, I checked up on your mom again.
And
Nothing's really changed. She's still in that dark cell, but I saw someone feed her.
who?
I don't know. There was a light, a door opening, and then a green hand pushed food in front of her.
So still no idea where she's at.
Nope. It's dark cell, bones, rats. She's horrible condition, but at least she's being fed.
Thank you.
I wish I could do more.
You're doing enough, thank you.
She nods and she puts her crystal ball away wherever she stores her shit. She needs a bag.
I mean, with your shopping, I'll say you got a bag, okay?
Okay.
Just make this easy, especially with your armor and stuff.
Okay, doke. I have built-in pockets.
All right.
And she will leave to her room.
And as you guys finish up for the night and kind of go to bed and start resting for the night, Kietrin.
Yep.
You are brought to the south side of the town next to a cathedral where apparently the guard barracks stand and are put into a cell. And you see
the cell without too much of an argument.
They kind
of dark.
I mean, it is dim light, yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
We want to put a light in here.
Why is that?
Because it'd be really easy for me to get out if it wasn't bright.
Well, then you'd be proving your contempt of the court, yes, at that point.
What?
By escaping jail?
I'm just saying, would you prefer to have the opportunity to give less of a chance or more?
I would prefer the opportunity to talk to you, figure out why you were punching those people, have a decent
I mean, I'll
conversation.
tell you right now.
If you let me finish, I will finish what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Have a decent conversation with you, at least have you spend one night here while we figure out your bail, talk to your supposed friends that you are punching, and then go from there. That's what I
Okay.
want to do with tonight. I didn't want to arrest you. I really don't want to arrest anyone in the city. But fights like that, I have to do something. Otherwise,
I mean,
this
I'm
whole
not
thing
saying
would
you
be
shouldn't have.
chaos.
I broke the law. That's fair. I'm not resisting.
Yes.
I'm just saying that for the sake of people like me, it'd be very easy for me to get out. It'd probably be better to put
And then,
lights-
if you were to get out, you would be escaping jail, and at that point, a full-blown criminal. Sorry,
Criminal?
criminal.
Criminal.
Yes, a criminal. That's what they call them here in Whitestone. I'm gonna go with that now. They're criminal.
How
Criminal.
comical.
Criminal.
A criminal.
That's no words for it.
I'm sorry, my voice caught there. In all honesty,
It's Sylvan for criminal.
yes, you would be considered a criminal at that point, and then be very in jail.
How can I be very in jail if I'm in jail?
This is just a holding cell. Do you want to go to the actual prison?
I mean, I don't care. It's just gonna be holding me for a while, right?
That's the plan. It's however you want to
Okay.
cooperate with us. If you don't want to cooperate, it can be a lot worse.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not cooperating. I'm just saying.
No, but
Just
you're
trying to give you advice. Jeez.
yes, however, you're also saying that, oh, I could do this and I can do that. But if you do that, in your mind, are you then a criminal or just an escape artist?
Both, I guess.
Good. Because then, at that point, we have more of a reason to keep you here. And you seem to be a
Sure.
smart enough person.
Thank you for assuming that.
However, you did punch your friends, and he goes on to jot notes like, did you punch this person?
Yeah, of course I did.
Why did you punch them?
They were annoying me, and I did not like the idea of feeling weak. Like, say for instance, if for standards, you got beaten up by a kobold, that alone is a little embarrassing. Yes.
Depends, but yes.
So, for the sake of things, those Dick and Rick, I think his name is, over at the Swollen Coal, whatever.
Yes.
They have a boxing ring event going on, and I decided to join, and they beat me. They're not normal kobolds. They look fucking draconic, and they look buff as shit.
They work out a lot, makes sense.
Exactly, and I'm saying that that's what I got my ass handed to. They're like, oh, kobolds, hahaha, you're fucking pathetic. I'm like, fuck off.
And
Can I not
that-
defend myself in that case? Yes, I agree that I shouldn't punch someone, it's against the law, and that's why I'm here. But, like, come on.
But you couldn't have done it with words instead of violence?
I tried, then they're like, ha, they just ignored me.
Hmm. Well, it sounds like you shouldn't hang out with them if they're being that much of dicks.
Yeah, well. They're dicks that I care about,
Hmm.
in a weird way.
Yes, and as you kind of are talking to him and stuff, you hear the door open, and
Mhm.
in walks Ungarf Snowstrider.
Oh,
his
shit, hello.
large frame coming. He's like, all right, I heard another. Oh,
Hello? What are you doing here? Are you in trouble too?
no, I'm captain of the guards around here. You
Oh,
Stand in.
okay.
stand and leave us, please.
Okay.
The guard kind
I'm
of
in
bows
no
and walks
trouble.
out.
Shit. Hello.
So, you
Mhm.
non-furs, are you just all punchy and don't care about friends and family? Is that what it...
No, it's more I care about friends. I just am very bad at holding my temper, I guess.
About to say, because the way it makes it sound, you don't give two shits about people you care about.
No, I do. Like I said, I'm very bad at holding my temper. I've been trying to get better at it, but when your entire family kicks you out and you have to learn on your own, you don't exactly have anyone to hold back on, I guess. You know?
Or you find others that are become your family. You're not the only one
That's
who's
what
been
I
kicked
did.
out.
What happened to you? If you don't mind me asking.
Long
You don't have to.
ago.
I won't push.
Well, you want the
Oh,
story or
sorry.
not? Because I got time right now. It's not like I'm planning.
Sure.
You know, I'm not like in the middle of planning to storm a castle or anything like that. No, I got time to tell a story.
I mean, only if you want to. I don't mind either way.
He kind of sits down with the chair quaking behind him. You notice that his bear's not there with him. He kind of crosses his giant forearms in front of him. He just goes, "Look,
He takes a seat on the bed.
look.
Mm.
Long ago, I was told to kill something I didn't want to. And I made the choice not to. That cost the life of a family member of mine.
Ooh.
And so, for my rash decision, the Snowstriders kicked me out. I made my way across the mountains and down here to Whitestone, where they welcomed me a little bit as a traveler. Met my companion, and then I started a life here. Worked as a guard and a hunter for a little bit. Started rising up the ranks and such until I found friends and, dare say family within this region.
Mm.
Of course I was angry. Of course I was troubled and things like that. But you know what I didn't do? Take it out on the people who I cared about.
Yes.
I found other avenues to punish the wicked and such, and that's how I got to be the Pale Lord. However, from what I understand, this is not the first time you've done this.
That would be accurate. I'm trying my best to tone it down. Like I said, I do care about these people. I'm just very bad at controlling my temper. Like, I've had similar but also opposite issue with you. Well, not with you, but of what you had. I was by myself. Well, I wasn't with myself. I had a family. I'm at the Wandering Jewel. And we're a very pacifist and peaceful race. We don't do much. We sort of travel, take in strangers. Well, one day we took in someone, raised him back up to health, and he stabbed us in the back by organizing a siege on our town. Wanted to come in and kill and take everything from people who wouldn't fight back. I took it upon myself to take judgment on the evil of sorts. But because I did so, I went a little too far and killed one of them by beating his face in, because he betrayed our trust. I got exiled, and I had to find a way on my own. I'd been wandering from Marquette to here to look for a better place, and I found these people. I try my best to protect them. I don't get along with them all that often, but I very much do. I haven't had time to tame that anger that has been rotting me for so long. I'm trying, I really am. I just don't like feeling weak, because I have to be strong for them. And they make it seem like I'm weak. They make fun of me like I don't
I know I don't take things too well. I just am not good at it. I'm trying. That's why I'm here, honestly, because I broke the law. I deserve to be here.
What's wrong with being weak?
It's not that it's being weak, it's not being able to be strong. It's how it feels half the time.
All depends on how you look at it. Just because you're strong in some ways doesn't mean you have to be weak in others.
Yeah.
However, aggression always leads to more aggression.
Yep.
And soon, you end up a warmonger. Or at least just a bandit.
Yeah, I've found it out. Well, a code. Do you know anyone called Riley? Ripley? Whatever.
I've heard stories of an old Ripley, yes.
There was one around here, and we believe it was the vampire that was around this. We didn't get to kill her because she wasn't there, but hologram was. And
What's a
she said that
hologram?
my like illusion tech thing.
A false image, that works.
There, that one. One of my friends called it. Anyway, basically, they said that because I retaliated and defended my town when they got rid of me, they attacked again. And apparently that my town no longer exists. So I really want to go home and fight. But I don't know. I feel like I'm losing purpose these days.
What goals have you set for yourself in life?
Well, I wanted to get better. And I did. But in finding that out, I just kind of don't have any anymore. I follow the group that I care about, and I want to protect them. Granted, it's not very good at protecting if I hit them. Man, well, like I said, I'm bad. I'm not very good.
That's not a goal. Just getting better is not a goal. You know what my goals are?
What are your goals?
I want to live to a ripe old age, retire, and have plenty of kids.
Those sound like a pretty nice life goal.
Mm-hmm. Yours?
Sounds like a pretty... Mine... Well, now I think about it, I really don't know. I guess I want to... I really guess I just want to explore and to understand more of... He pulls out, like, the book. This.
I see.
And, like, opens it to show, like, if it's blank, it's blank. If it's got words, it's a word. But
Yeah, he looks
never
at
the same.
Well, I can't answer you on that one, but I can answer you on this. Figure out what you want out of this life. If it's to run yourself into a drunken heap, more power to you. If it's to be something grander or live a long lifetime, figure that out. But what I can tell you is this. Even if it's not today or tomorrow, start thinking about it. But for right now, think about the goals that are attainable in your hands. You've agreed to help fight a war.
Oh yeah, definitely. I plan on doing that.
Well, you sure have a way of showing it the day before you're supposed to leave.
Yeah, well, I mean... I'm not the smartest.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he kind of grabs the notes and starts looking over. Your bail's
How much is
1,000
it gonna-
gold.
Only... Oh, well, easy. I can just... I've been carrying money for a while.
All right. But I'm going to ask you to stay here one night by yourself to figure out what you want to do. Understandable?
Can I leave in the morning?
Yes.
Done.
He kind of
He'll have
offers his
to
hand
pull
over.
out like his wallet. Hand over the 1,000.
He kind of writes a paper down, and he's like, Stendon, get in here. All right, he's paid, but keep him in there for tonight. He needs some time to think. All right, sir.
If I'm thinking, can I make a weird request?
Depends.
Can I make the room like completely dark so I can meditate?
It will be dark. Don't worry, we'll shut the light. We're gonna turn the candles off before we leave, or snuff them. I don't fucking know the words, apparently.
Well, looks like we're both not super smart at certain.
No, that was the DM fucking up.
He says it to the sky.
Yeah. Anyway, don't worry, it'll be dark in here.
Alright, well that works for me. Thank you.
He kind of gets up. You hear the chair creak with like relief as he kind of walks out. And he just goes, Katrin, remember this if you remember anything. Keep moving forward towards a goal. No matter how hard it is, no matter what. And if you complete that goal, find another. Kind
Alright.
of closes the door behind him as he walks out.
He looks to what was this god's name?
Stendon.
And then he looks to him like, why is Guy that one?
That's why he's the Pale Lord.
So you're Stendon, right?
Yes.
What are you doing here exactly? What's your goals?
My goal is to provide for my wife and child at home. And keep them safe.
Do they have a name or?
Beatrice and Cassandra.
Oh, very pretty names.
Mm-hmm. He
I
kind
need
of,
to think of a goal.
yeah, he kind of sits down and, starts reading a book as the night draws on, and eventually he kind of snuffs the candle out and goes outside where you hear voices talking, which you can assume is like the shifting change of a guard, as they appear to be staying outside though. And every so often you hear like the crunch of cobblestone and stuff as one walks by with a clank of armor. And
Evening.
as well, it you got like a high window above, you know what I mean? It's like so it's dark in there, and as you're kind of sitting there, you hear something scrape across the roof. And as you look up, you see two big silvery eyes looking at you.
Well, hello. I didn't think I'd see you here.
And I didn't think I'd have to come find you in jail.
Yeah, well, I hit someone. I deserve to be here.
Why do you do yourself to this kid? Wow. Why do you do yourself? Wow. Okay, hold on. Why do you do this to yourself, Katrin?
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am bad at keeping my temper. Honestly, I got up late. I deserve this punishment. It's something that's I've learned in this life. Some places have unjust laws that sometimes need to be broken and to propose justice. Others have places where the law is just and needs to be acted upon. I'm not about the law, I shouldn't get away with it. I hit someone, so...
I'm not talking about that, Katrin.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm just rambling.
Why are you pushing your friends away by hitting them?
I don't mean to. I really don't. I'm just bad at my emotions. I haven't really had much of a friend group to have anything to. It was peaceful and passive for so long, and then when I felt justice, I got punished. But I don't know. I just don't. I'm trying. I don't mean to be aggressive as much.
You have a weird way of showing it. And she kind of ducks away for a quick second as the guard makes his round again, as she leans back in.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll be fine. I'm getting out in the morning.
Don't apologize to me.
I will be apologizing to the. I just needed some alone time to think, if that makes sense. I need to set my goals.
Very well. And she kind of like trots off. You hear like the scraping of tile above, so you hear like a whoosh, as she jumps from one roof to another.
That girl's very nimble. I didn't even notice this coming. She's learning very quickly.
And anything else you want to do tonight, Kietrin?
He's gonna open the book and for about 2 hours before it's gonna give him like an. So he's gonna get to the point where he's not gonna get exhaustion, but he's gonna push that.
All right, okay, you're gonna fall. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, and he's just gonna read the book, study the notes, see if there's any like mention of like a goal that this man had that is teaching him. See if there's anything there. See if we can get any inspiration from it.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation? Oh, jeez. Nope.
As you're reading through, it's mostly about techniques and stuff like that, and about, you know, different martial arts. So you've read this book before. I mean, there's nothing new here that you could see.
Yeah.
As you end up falling asleep with the book in your hands.
Yeah. Before that happened, I don't have ink and blue eye. No.
Not really.
Nope, never mind. Does the guards thing beside me have it?
Yes.
Shadow step out, shadow step back in.
Easy enough.
Kill right in there, just right in the book and be like, your sister says hi.
Okay.
And then he does it again to put it back and then goes to bed.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough, fair enough. As everybody rises for the morning, each within your own various different living quarters. Kietrin, you are let out about at the same time, and you make your way back to the inn where you see everybody eating breakfast.
Morning.
Boomy, Maddie.
They're so tired, they don't care.
Yeah, you guys are downstairs eating breakfast at this point.
I just chew. Oh, I see you're no longer in jail.
Yeah, no, they left me out on good behavior.
How much money did it charge you?
1,000.
Maddie, you muted, by the way.
Yeah, she knows. She said something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. So I get to punching. Maybe a little hammer it in that I shouldn't punch in.
But yeah, so you guys are kind of just, you know, chewing and eating. Aurora and Kuzneth are there too. And such. Vicky, are you there?
I am here now.
Yeah. The brothers actually didn't come during the night. It appears something might have happened, but they do appear this morning.
Nice.
And you kind of see Rick holding his head and just going like, sorry. Oh, God. And Dick's kind of just going like, you drank too much again. I know. Oh.
I mean,
I was
take.
honestly worried for a
mean,
second.
take-
I thought I gave him a concussion.
So how you guys doing this morning? You guys doing good?
Yeah, just a little hungover. Yes, he is. He always drinks after we win a bunch of money. Sorry about that. Yes, we're here. Sorry, we would have come in the last night, but someone decided to party with the kobolds.
Don't worry about it. I'm just so glad I get to see you guys before we actually got to leave.
Mhm.
Though it does give a little less time to think about it, but like whatever.
Well, you'll be
I
back,
ho-
right?
I hope so. I mean, I do. I can. I mean, I do know some magic. Like she just like casts predestination. She just like causes her fingers to like sparkle a little bit,
Mhm.
and she's like, I can essentially teleport to Whitestone if I need to. I do want to see you guys again.
Well, sounds like you have an easy way then.
The problem is that you guys sounded like you were mentioning you were fighting fiends and demons. So I
Wait,
was
what
kind of
now?
wondering. I was kind of wondering if you guys had any kind of information you guys can offer or any leads.
Like what?
Like, um, we only fought demons once in hell, and we didn't really fight that many. And we're essentially going to a war, and which is part of the reason we're trying to like just chill for the days.
One thing
So
we
while I
Like
was
you,
can...
practicing,
like you see that ship over there, like the massive one. Like we're taking
Aye.
that. That's what
Hmm.
we're essentially gonna go fight demons right now. That's what we had to leave early today.
Well, what we can tell you is, don't let them talk you out of killing them. They will stab you in the back as quick as possible. Um, as for
No
weakness,
redemption?
they'll weasel their way out of anything that they can. However,
Wait, I thought we were gonna go fight devils, not demons.
same thing.
depends. If they're working together, it's a bad thing. If they're not, either way. Fiends in general, no matter what, will try to weasel out of anything if they can. Or try to make a deal. That's more the devils, though. The demons generally just try to kill you. Magic definitely helps, though some higher-ups definitely take more advantage of magic, so watch out for their own magics of sort. When we were fighting them, it was kind of hard to remember much, but those are what we can. Oh my god, those are what we can remember at certain points and such.
So basically, what hurts you hurts them.
Yeah.
He's like, oh well, I'm glad I got the blade.
Oh, I guess that's some kind of leads. It's better than nothing. I wanted to ask you guys yesterday night if you guys would like to take part of this, but it's kind of really short notice to ask for something this big to deal with.
I am so out of the loop.
Well,
Yeah. So I thought
much-
Like,
Oh.
you don't
This
have to. I get it. Like, it's just such a short notice, and like I'm like it's I just forget about it. Forget that I asked.
yeah, I mean, we'd love to, but we're happy here. I don't really want to go fighting again against creatures of demonic persuasions again. That just...
I mean, if we fail, it's probably not gonna be that long before they're knocking on the doors of Whitestone.
To be fair, that would probably be best for them to stay here then. Because if they're experts at doing this thing, it'd be better to have them at the back line in case we fail.
True.
Well, if those punches you gave me are anything to indicate, I don't think it's going to be that easy for you to fail.
So yeah, well,
Let's say that hard.
to be fair, if your attacks are anything to go by, I hope I don't have to fight that again. Not anytime soon, anyway. Maybe I'll do a rematch.
I look forward to it. But in all seriousness, be careful. They're tricksy creatures.
I mean, like, we have fought like a skeleton army and like a big dragon, so I'm not that worried. But it still sound pretty serious what's going on, so it's kind of like a bummer or whatever. But I don't want to like sound like a downer or anything, but you know what? This helps. I have something to look forward, so I'll make sure to bring something. I don't know. Is there anything you want from the demons? I could probably bring something from them.
Do you want a souvenir?
Them out of this realm. How about that?
All right. I'll bring proof that I have them gone. So there's bring peace of mind.
Thank you.
Oh, but you've dealt with devils. What do you do when one of them asks you on a date?
They both look at each other and just go at the same unison and go, "What?"
Yeah, I had that.
They look at you like, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
And at that moment,
No advice.
yeah. And at that moment, the blue blue-skinned man walks in, and you guys recognize Carter Cloud Speaker. Wow, my
Are you
words
okay?
are all over today. I am just having a night. I am so sorry. Wow. Just what
I'm the one who got beat to shit, and you're the one having a night. God.
Apparently,
Hell.
I'm wow. Okay.
You took the concussion for me.
Apparently. Okay. I just want to make sure. Yep, Cloud Speaker. Oh my God, Carter Card Speaker. All right, that's his new name from now on. Okay, DM, I think it's time for you to go to bed. But besides that, he walks in and spots your table and immediately comes over and just goes, "Ah, I see you're up and about already. Yes."
Yep.
Yep.
Good. Do you need more time? Or are you ready to get going?
Already.
I'm ready when you are.
Get my
Honestly,
We
let's
were
just-
finished last night and ready for you this morning, but we figured we'd let you sleep in a little if that was all right.
More than... Honestly, probably better that way.
Yes,
Sleep
and he
in,
leans in.
it's
He leans in.
pretty early.
Yeah, he
Took me a little bit to get here.
Yeah, he leans in and just goes, "And the Pale Lord told us one of you was in jail, so good on you."
You're welcome.
Well, I shall go get my, I'm done eating. I'll pay up, silver for the meal, I'm guessing.
Oh,
Is the one
yeah.
you paid. And I'll go get my luggage, and I'll start heading up that way. Q-Snap, help me carry the trunk.
You bought it, you
Do you
carry
need
it.
help
It's
with
your
that?
crap.
Look, I'm carrying everything else, okay? In my big huge backpack. You can at least help me
It's
carry
your
the trunk.
crap. Why you guys kind of argue as you head up.
You please help me carry the trunk.
You bought the. It's just like
I buy you food.
That's easy to carry as they just go on and on.
Do you need help? I will carry it to the ship, but then it's yours from that be your problem.
All right. But
Or
as
maybe
you,
get Vicky to help you out.
yes, but
Vicky,
as
do you mind help me carry my trunk?
oh my God. I mean, you were carrying it completely fine yesterday. Why are you having such a hard time now?
Like, I don't know, just suddenly it was. I had a second wind, and then suddenly now it just feels like heavier.
I mean, like, okay, whatever, Boomy. You were like pumping at like nothing yesterday, and now you're just being a baby. Like, you need to like suck it up.
You're a bitch.
Ah, fine. I'll give you a favor just for today. She just like flips her hand, like snaps her fingers, and casts invisibility on her.
you gotta touch her for that, you realize, right?
I have to.
I believe so.
She didn't touch it before.
I mean, I was pretty close by, and I did use sleight of hand.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I mean, that's the. I think it's a touch spell. Hold on. I
could be wrong. I have no
No, I'm
idea.
pretty
It
sure
is, it's a touch spell.
It is a touch spell.
Yeah. So
I-
I mean, she snaps her fingers, but it's touching you at the same time. So.
Yeah. So there you
She
go.
snaps her fingers and she puts her hand on my thigh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I slap your butt. That's
Alright.
slap my finger.
You can't
Easy
feel.
enough. And after about a half hour of finagling and getting everything on, you guys are led to the ship, where you see the crew bustling, getting ready. You see a couple of winged creatures standing on the deck as you guys start to enter and start to board the ship. And you see Lord Percival standing on the parapets as you guys all enter.
Good morning.
He is well far away. I'm talking about the parapets of the castle. You guys are on the ship.
I wave.
Good morning.
He kind of gives you guys a wave.
Okay.
And
I can
Give
see
it
your
a-
house from here.
Oh god.
And as the morning air suddenly starts to gust up a little bit, you realize that's not the air that's gusting, it's the crystals forcing the air up above you as you feel the ship start to rumble. Carter's like, all right, all the hands, attend your stations, let's get the mizzenmast raised, raise that, get the anchors away, let's go. He's just giving commands and stuff. You see the mooring lines being thrown off. He heads up to the, what do you call it? The, I know it's wrong. The wheel of the ship, and starts to turn it, and you feel the whole ship start to turn with him as it just kind of groans in the air. And you guys start to take off for the air, and
Holy shit.
yeah, you guys are not used to it. It's very, very rickety, and flying in the air is not something you're all are used to. But
Oh,
as you
shit.
go on, Carter looks down at you and just says, all right, so we've got about 10 days till we get there. Are you folks ready for some good old fighting?
Yeah.
It's not like we have a choice, but
Oh, you always
I
have a
warmed up
choice.
to
You can
this.
jump off now and, make it.
He looks down off the edge.
You're about 100
How
feet
is-
in the air.
Yeah, I probably could make that.
I think I can make it too.
Well. Last time.
I look over the edge and like back away slowly.
I mean, I do have a fucking gateway. Not gateway. I keep continuing to use that fucking spell.
Dimension door.
There you go. Because gateway is like a level 9 or it's like no, it's
Gate
like
is a level
16.
9, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, no. I could probably land that.
All right.
Kind of
and-
be fucked, but I
mhm.
can.
All right, well, you staying or you going? Because I kind of need to know at this point.
I was
Well,
just joking. Just whatever. Get inside, guys, already. Just starts fucking waddling inside.
He kind of laughs
So,
and
did
just
we
says,
get like our own rooms or?
"Ha! No,
How's it?
but welcome to the Storm's Eye."
Thumb's eye? That certainly sounds ominous.
I swear if you make us sleep with the hippogriffs.
They're
That wouldn't be the worst
griffins,
thing,
you
honestly.
jackass. As one of the crew just looks at you.
Well, yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah. And with that, as the ship takes off towards the air, we're gonna end the session there.
Hey, Vicky. You want to be
Yeah?
yeeted off the side?
Wait, what was that again?
Do you want to be yeeted off the side?
I want to be eaten.
Oh my god.
And that's where we're gonna end it. Beautiful. All right, fair enough. Well,
I did not know what you said, honestly.
Yeeted.
Oh.
You know,
Yes.
yeet her off the side.
yes, but
I was making a joke.
Yes, but
God.
speaking of yeeting, I need to yeet the fuck out of here because I am getting tired at this point. So I apologize, but I'd like to say thank you all for watching. It's been fun. But before that, Keatron, aka Burnt Sonic, where can we find you, my friend?
Jail.
Yes, because you belong in baby jail.
I belong in baby jail. Okay, baby jail.
Yes, you do.
Other than that, I'm also burning. Obviously, I'm burned. But I'm over at Farfinity and Twitch, Twitter, all by the name of Burnt Sonic. Usually, there's either a hyphen or an underscore. Figure out which one. I'm too lazy.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, next person on the list, aka my Mexican friend, aka Task. Where can we find you?
You can find the entirety of Mexico. But you can find me on what's it called? Oh, I just completely had a brain fart there.
Hey, I'm
No,
not
you can
the only
find
one.
you can find me on Fur Affinity under Aragon15, and you can find me on Twitter and Newgrounds under #Cask. All those sites have Nazi for work art, so just keep that in mind.
Fair enough, fair enough. And Fen, my friend, where can we find you? Still hiding
Hiding
from
in my
Kappa?
hole.
Yes, or on Mondays with us.
Yeah, really now I'm part of the gang on Mondays.
Yeah, gotta farm that, gotta till them soil, farm that fields, all that jazz. Plant those eggplants. Wait, what?
You need to get him into what's it? For the king.
He would love for the king, in all honesty. I think so.
What
He
day do you do?
would.
What days do you do for the king anyway?
When we get 3 people.
Whenever. Yeah.
I mean, I can just buy it. It's probably not that expensive.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, as he goes to buy for the king, you guys can also find me here at Zorn, Zorn32 on Twitter. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to stream or do a video. Got to figure out which. Probably be streaming, but we'll see. Other than that, I'm going to be very fluid this coming week kind of deal with the streams and stuff like that. Got to see what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. However, D&D will be at normal, which, hey, they got 10 days to figure out what the fuck they're doing. And who knows what's gonna happen in those 10 days.
I have some questions about the ship while we're after we end.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But besides that, we'd also like to thank Sour for joining us tonight. She had to leave for a quick second, wasn't feeling that well, so you can find her at Nightmare Edgar on For Affinity if you want to go watch there. Not safe for work, and that's up to you guys. But hey, thank you for watching, and as always, enjoy the show.
Good morning.